Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. BTBTV. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day. Mission is $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like holocaust. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My ones on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okie doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who want to play to them guns scream. Adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666, the devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their veins stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe who want to play to them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street.
Yeah, like Jay, you right, bro.
These kids be acting to they like movie curtain.
Wow, what happened?
Yeah. BTBTV.
Oh, what we were talking about earlier? Yeah.
You're born. You're born, let's get him.
Told you.
Let's get him. Kaz, we up in here, man. Hood famous.
Yo, first of all, let's say peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, hamdulillah, rock one to Allah to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This the King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine, my almighty Allah. I got my brother New Jersey Jay on the line platform. I got God in the street, Shabu B Allah. And I'm born divine, almighty Allah. And yo, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started its own game. Like, nigga, what? Let's get it. Yo, before we start, y'all introduce yourself and tell me what y'all think of the topic so far before we get into it. We're about to play. We got the shit for y'all.
New Jersey J, Troll Patrol Network, motherfucking
No F-bombs.
All right, my bad. HNIC of the Troll Patrol Network. My opinion on the today's topic, just to start out, Chyna Epstein.
Chyna Epstein. Mr. Epstein.
Chyna Epstein.
Yeah. You got that from me. You got that from me.
Yeah. You woke me up with that one, man. I needed that laugh, man. I needed that. Chyna Epstein. That's funny.
Yo, Shabu.
Peace. I don't know why. You hear me?
I hear you. Yeah,
we hear you good.
It sound a little bit low on my end, but yeah, this is crazy work. Early this morning, Born woke me up with this, but it doesn't surprise me with these type of individuals, you know.
All right, salute, my boy P White out of London. P White, BTBTV, General 46774. Shout out to my boy P White, man. Get well soon, bro. AP, we got AP in the building. Salute AP. Nasty work. Facts. But yo, he said, don't surprise you, Shabu.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
But yo, so what we're gonna do now, y'all, we're gonna hear the baby mama talk and the daughter talk. On this, yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. On the real, I regret to say that I helped put this nigga on, bruh. I regret to say I helped put this nigga Chyna Brim on, because when he only had like 1,000 people subscribe to him, I broke my platform. We used to have 500 or 600 and 1,000 people on a live. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to let you do that to yourself, brother, because by your nature, you are to help. You are to guide people if they need guidance. You did your job. How them people turn out ain't your fault. Don't feel guilty because you helped a fucked up nigga. Pardon my French. You helped somebody that's shady. It came out. You didn't. If you'd have known this about him at the time, would you have helped him?
Nah.
All right. So it's not your fault. Don't put that in your bag, man. Don't wear that. Don't wear that. Don't put that on yourself.
Yeah. But yo, so like I said, I put a lot of niggas, I bring a lot of niggas on the platform. Rest in peace to my boy, you know what I'm saying? El Compa, yo. El Compa was the, no matter how much he drank, you know what I'm saying, he was the sober mind of all of us, bro. He kept everybody from going to war because we all loved him, you know what I mean?
He ain't stopped me though.
He held you back. He held you back, bro.
He held me back, but he stopped me.
So, but you know what I'm saying?
I miss my bro. I miss
him too, bro. Brooklyn, stand up. El Compa, rest in peace, stand up. And for you suckers that had something to do with El Compa being deleted, get the 49311. But yo, here we go, y'all. Oh man. Oh, here we go right here, y'all. I'm gonna share this.
Then left us.
Here we
go.
go.
You got to get through the formalities and shit. Yeah, you might want to pass that.
You the type to say, man, I learned my. We would go back and forth and talk or whatever.
Oh, spin it back.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, like Crown Heights, Flatbush, like the side that he's known for, or a different part of Brooklyn?
A different part.
Okay, and you've seen him 5 to 6 years ago with that, and you spoke to him 2 years ago. What was the conversation about 2 years ago?
I'm a trier, so he gave me his number and we would go back and forth and talk or whatever. And then I think it was my birthday, and I told him, you didn't say happy birthday, I got no gifts, nothing. And he said, well, you didn't tell me happy Father's Day when I was locked up. All them years I was locked up in jail, you never told me happy Father's Day. So he said he don't give a F about my birthday.
That's why he witnessed Miyagi.
Maybe this is the latter part.
He probably sexually abusing our kids. She don't even know.
It was like when he went to jail. Was y'all together as like a unit ever? And then he straight part, or how did like your growing up go with him growing up as a father in your years?
Hit that light. Hold on.
And then
I said I want to hear your comment, but I don't see your involvement. Multiple numbers is coming in and out. That means there's more numbers than the algorithm would like to display right now. Discourage you, keep it short. No, we're going to max this shit out with some conversation. Hit the like button. Clean the motherfucking mirror, baby. You can see the chocolateness now. Easy, no fall. Give me some likes now. Because this is hard shit conversation. This ain't about me digging his grave because it's dug. Yes, you're done.
That's why I put him in the grave now.
Yet, this is an important discussion to know about those you find very amusing, humorous, enjoying, entertaining, all these accolades of a plus for a clown showing you who he is. Oh, you hear him later critique himself with excuse. Oh, this is an act. I know what I'm doing.
Yo,
No.
Wax say, P, where you at, bruh?
It's the mind of a serial
Dog, I don't
killer.
see you here, Wax Dog. Where you at? Wax Dog, shoot a comment out because I don't see you, man.
Phone? Okay, yeah, cool. Bet.
Put it in the comment section.
All right, copy. All right, bet. All right. So, it's more people in the building, some lights, but one or two just, yeah, what the fuck we? You gonna hear a rap song. Y'all don't want to hear about the fall of Chyna.
Shout out to Wax, man. I was in the building, bro.
Y'all don't want to hear about that, man. Hit that like button when the song go off. I'll play it again.
Shout out to my little bro, Wax.
Yeah, I love this shit.
Wax Dog, Wax Dog.
From the legends with the next flick. TNT, cop shots, case to kill a blood. What they thought this was? Queens, yeah, I love this shit.
Did it actually get him locked up?
People, y'all some stingy. It's a lot of spies in here, people. But that goes without saying. Let me give you the other one. Y'all heard that a little part. Let me give you the other one, then I'll come back.
Shout out, man.
Listen to this one.
With a minor at the time.
Yes, sir.
So,
isn't he in your
because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time. Because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Hold on. Now you see why I keep asking for my likes. Y'all playing games. What'd he say?
Like, share, subscribe, yo.
Because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Woo!
Because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Clue.
Because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Woo!
Southside, stand up.
Mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, so I was a minor. So I got.
You're going to jail, Chyna Brim, and I don't care. You're going to jail.
So
make sure the song Campbell, you let the world know. Harlem Legend, you let the world know.
He was supposed to come home and stay with me and my grandparents and stuff.
Put in the comments.
Unfortunate circumstances happened.
Yo, Wax Dog.
After that,
later, bro, because I had to build you about something anyway.
My mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, so I was a minor. So I got
you're going to jail, Chyna Brim, and I don't care. You're going to jail.
So instead of him going to jail, he sent me marriage papers to marry me and stuff. He was supposed to come home and stay with me and my grandparents and stuff. Unfortunate circumstances happened. After that, I got another relationship. I came home. He tried to have intercourse with me while my other relationship was there. I told him no.
I don't understand that. What you mean intercourse while you're...
So he wanted to sleep with me while the person who I was dealing with.
Oh, y'all confused.
He was like, nah, because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, so I was a minor. So I got.
You're going to jail, Chyna Brim, and I don't care.
Clue.
Chyna Epstein.
Because my mother
in the building. I know you watching
Chyna. Because I was a minor at the time.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, so I was a minor. So I got.
You're going to jail, Chyna Brim, and I don't care. You're going to jail.
So instead of him going to jail, he sent me marriage papers to marry me and stuff. He was supposed to come home and stay with me and my grandparents and stuff. Unfortunate circumstances happened. After that, I got another relationship. I came home. He tried to have intercourse with me while my other relationship was there.
Zit with the drip.
I told him no.
Let him know.
So he wanted to
from the Bronx.
The person who I was dealing with was there. He didn't care. He basically was like, nah, my baby mother, it is what it is, right? And I was like, that's not happening. Me and my situation, we broke up. I got back with
1090 Jake.
Sidebar. When I was 16, I had about $300 in my purse. He grabbed my purse and he took it and he
No
took all
pass
my
at
What
money.
all.
was the age G said?
I will never forget that.
No
What was
pass
the
at all.
age
That whole day. Yeah, it took all my money out of my purse. So after that, me and him, we wound up having intercourse or whatever. I wound up getting pregnant again. He told me to keep the baby, but he wants the baby to be a secret. I then said no. I had got abortion.
Hit
Then
the like, share,
I took him
subscribe.
to the
Let him
tattoo
know.
parlor. If you look at his
This
right forearm,
is
he has my
on
daughter's name and his
live.
son name that I paid for
Full
because he told me he didn't want to just get my daughter's name
of Chyna.
because then his baby mother was going to be mad. So he didn't want to get neither one of them. He was just going to get my initials on it. So I said my daughter's name was more important.
Right.
He split papers under my door for child support and a DNA test, which you see on my picture, my icon picture right here.
Salute, Daddy.
You see that
That's to
paper,
the
right?
Isdale.
So then after that he kept on texting me like, oh, take her out, take me off her birth certificate, yada yada yada. He called my daughter and he was like, he put me on the phone. He was like, I give you 10K right now and you go down there and you take me off the birth certificate and I give you 10K every month until she hit a certain age. I said no. I said no. So
Hold up.
during my whole time,
hold on. I gotta ask a question.
Yeah.
What broke ass Brooklyn nigga gonna get 10K a month from? This shit was
Nah, this is what's really puzzling me, right? It's like, I would think paying child support would be cheaper than trying to give somebody $10,000 a month to take a name off a birth certificate. Just man up. That's my baby. Here's the child support.
I messed up. I messed with a young girl. You didn't mess up, nigga. You knew what you was doing because you got multiple young girls pregnant because your son mother was 16 too.
Damn. Like I'm young, huh? Like that young snatch.
Yo, what Chyna said? Chyna said, you may be young, but you ready.
Ready to swerve.
I just wanted to say,
little girl.
I just wanted to say,
yo, go ahead, Shabu.
I just wanted to say the legal consent, I just AI'd it in New York State is 17 years old.
Well, he was 1 year under the threshold.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, hold up, man. And nobody legal sit in New York and New Jersey is that young because we got some nasty ass politicians that like they like that young stuff.
Now, listen, there's a state in the Midwest, and I'm not exactly sure which state it is. It's either Missouri, Kansas. It's one of them shits, right? They say the legal age for consent is 12, and they just set that like maybe a couple of years ago. It was a big controversy.
Hold on, I'm pulling up right now for you. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yeah, it's one of them states in the Midwest where they grow corn at. Cornfields and whatnot.
America, where the legal consent is 12.
And what state?
I got it born it's 34 states that share the lowest age of consent, which is 16. That's Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Georgia, Hawaii, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Vermont, and Washington.
Damn.
Now, what age is that? What you said that age was?
16.
16. There's a state in the Midwest.
They said there's no state in the United States where the legal age of consent is 12. As a 20.
That's bullshit. They just, I'm telling you, this happened like maybe
hold on.
They
They said as of 2025, The age of consent across 50 U.S. states ranges from 16 to 18 years old.
Nah. Who you asking? Google?
Yeah.
Go to Wikipedia. Fuck Google. They lying.
Wikipedia.
Ask Wikipedia. It just happened like 2-3 years ago. That
What's the
they
youngest
had
state in America legal consent? Oh, they said the youngest legal age of consent in the United States is 16 years old, which is standard in approximately from 30 to 34 states according to Wikipedia.
Man, there was a state. Where my phone at? There was a state that had a legal consent. They had just passed it. It was like 2-3 years ago, and it was in the Midwest that they had passed the age of consent to 12, and it was a bunch of controversy behind it. It just happened like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. No cap. No cap.
Either way you look at all this shit is nasty work. Man, first of all, man, if you in your 30s, you shouldn't be looking at no 15, 16-year-old girls, man. We don't do that, man. I don't care how thick she is or whatever. You shouldn't be looking at her. Once you look at her, you find out, you hear her voice, you talk to her, you know how old she is, bro. Oh, this is a young broad. I'm not messing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man.
That's right, exact.
Come on, man. That's why I had a problem with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. People forget, man. And I don't like to step on the Nation of Islam neck like that all the time. My father was 14 years older than my mother. My mother had me when she was 16. And he was a minister of the Nation of Islam. Let's keep it $150. When I was younger, I didn't know the ramifications of that. Now I'm older. My father was a predator.
You really gonna stand on that? Your daddy was a predator?
Yeah, my father was a predator, man.
How you feel about that?
When I was younger, I didn't see nothing wrong with it because I was a kid.
You didn't understand shit.
I didn't understand
when
shit.
we were kids, but as a grown man, what's your feelings on that?
I believe my father took advantage of my mother. He mentally manipulated it. My father was a pretty boy from Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
Oh, them high yellow niggas out there.
One of them high yellow niggas. And my family had money out there. We was the first black families in Scotch Plains and Plainfield. Well, Plainfield was where they got money in Plainfield and Westfield. My family was the first black family out there, out the spots. All them high yellow light skinned niggas. Nasty work.
Nasty work.
My father's father was 10 years older than my grandmother.
Now, let me ask you a question. It's a two-part question. First of all, is your dad still with us?
No, my father returned to the essence. Rest in peace.
All right. Yeah, rest in power, pops. But if you knowing what you know now, and you had a chance to have a conversation with your dad about this, what would your conversation be like with him?
Yo, it'd be real wicked, bruh. Like I said, it ain't gonna stop me from loving him, but the respect gonna be minimum.
Right. I got you. Now, because you saying that, I gotta ask these questions since you saying that your dad, your Papa, could we call him Papa Epstein?
You call Papa, gotta call him Papa Epstein. But what I'm saying is, a lot of Nation of Islam dudes do that shit. We got Mac Mizzle in the building. Shout out to my bro Mac Mizzle.
What's up, Mizzle?
Yo, salute. What's happening, my brother?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on here, man?
Chyna Epstein
on the internet.
Chyna Epstein, bro.
This guy's
05 the movement, Epstein.
05 the movement, not the movement, the movement.
Oh, I'm about to roll out them old commercials.
The Epstein files, the Chyna Epstein files.
I knew that nigga was weird, man. Just the way that his mannerisms and everything. Ah, man.
I
See
fucking
that?
love it. I love it. I can't help
All
it.
of these niggas, man.
Shabu, tell me what you think about the situation. Well, I'm talking about with the age differences, bro.
I mean, yo, that's totally now cipher in my book because that's the problem.
Man, true story, man.
We've been having a lot of that going on in our communities, untouched, like
Exactly.
older dudes messing with younger girls, but
Fact.
I never really grew up like that and didn't really recognize that some of those things, some of the OGs that we might have been looking like. My man was just telling me the other day, we was talking about an old cat that was a gangster in our hood named Jippo, and how he got one of them girls in the back of the project pregnant at the age of 12, and like, I mean, for so many years, like that's been covered up, family reunions, different things like that.
Yo, Shabu, before I let you finish, let me say something like this. When I seen the color purple when I was old enough to understand that shit, Mister was stomping on that little silly, and she was like 12.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of that shit never been addressed, but it makes it even harder, and I mean, even though you say, Elijah and everything, I know even within our nation, the 5% nation, a lot of times back in the days when we was doing a lot of teaching in the neighborhood, and starting to get the earths and everything like that, you have older brothers that come along, you know what I'm saying, and deal with them, get them impregnated, or whatever, and then, basically step off. Even though we supposed to be about the children, about the babies, that's what I'm saying. You never know what psychologically individuals is going through in their mind until you see their actions. And it's definitely not no action or no individual being in their 30s or late 20s and dealing with, a sister 16, 15, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? Because you grown now. There's plenty of women that's out there. Why would you want to go and deal with a young sister and corrupt her?
Listen to this. My father first started messing with my mother when she was 14. My grandmother got him locked up.
How much older was your dad than your mom?
Between 12 or 14 years.
What? Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
My grandmother got him locked up.
Okay.
And when he came home, my mother got back with him and got pregnant with me. My grandmother said I should let that nigga. I should let him keep fucking around because
she should have got one of her sons to knock his brains out. But go ahead.
Well, my grandmother don't got no sons. I was the first male born in my family.
Oh, okay. All right.
In my immediate family, I was the first male born. You know what I'm saying? One of my uncles my grandfather should have knocked that nigga noodles off.
Yeah, something there. Somebody shit.
To be honest, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of things I talk about, I feel certain way about this stuff because that's nasty work, man.
Yeah.
Facts,
It ain't just got nothing to do with China, got something to do with all the old niggas. The nigga Johnny Hawkins. When I was in middle school, his baby mother, his ex-wife or wife, whoever she is to him now, her name's Aisha. We was in 6th grade together. This nigga, my mother age, used to come pick him up from the middle school, Cleveland.
Wow. He married.
He married. You remember Aisha, bro? Light skin Aisha with the green eyes from downtown?
What part of downtown? We're at downtown.
She lived on matter of fact, that was Kip's sister.
Kip who?
Kip from Pioneer Homes.
I know Kip very well.
His little sister.
Oh. I don't know his little sister, but I know Kip.
Yeah.
I know Kip very well. Shout out to Kip.
Yeah, shout out to Kip. But yeah, it's his little sister. And
wow.
This nigga was down with the A team and all. I mean, he was down with the Eat for pasta everything. Why you had to do that? Had done that, nigga, bro? I don't respect that, man.
Yeah,
I know that was my daughter or my little sister at 14, not even 14. We was in 6th grade. In the 6th grade, and an old ass man was messing with my little sister, trying to mess with my little sister. I still be in jail right now because I would have did that nigga dirty.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But let's say what Chyna Brim daughter, baby mother got to say. Let's go back to that, y'all. For herself.
Newborn until now, he never bought her a pair of socks, Pampers, t-shirts, a pacifier. He seen her about 3 to 4 times in her life. Maybe spent, I want to say, a total of 27 minutes total. She used to go to his mother's house a lot. And she caught what is that disease? Paul? Chicken pox with scabies. And my jewelry.
Scabies.
Yes.
Hold on. Pause.
Her
Right
jewelry
quick.
was gone. Her sneakers. Everything was always gone.
Born.
Yeah.
Listen. Anybody on the panel with us? Matt Mizzle, Brother Man, God in the streets. Anybody in the chat? Can anybody tell me where the fuck do you get scabies from? Where does
no F-bombs, man. No F-bombs, man.
I'm sorry, my bad. Hey, YouTube, my bad. But where does scabies come from?
Ain't that like a sexually transmitted disease?
No.
No.
Listen.
It comes from being around filth.
Now,
okay.
Now, I got a question for you, God. Is scabies associated with like mange, like what dogs get?
Basically, it's the same type of reaction to the skin.
Wow.
It makes big open sores and stuff like that on your body.
Now, is it safe to say that if you contract scabies from an environment, that's a different type of nasty?
Yeah.
That's gotta be a different. I never heard of somebody going to somebody's house catching scabies. Never. This is the first time I heard somebody announce that they caught scabies from somebody's house. Somebody in the chat said mites. I never heard.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is. Scabies is a skin infection caused by tiny burrowing mites called scabies. It leads to intense itching and a pimple-like rash, typically spreading through direct, prolonged skin-to-skin contacts. And it also says something about it could come like from mice, manure, stuff like that.
Hold on. How you have a skin to get contact with your baby, with your daughter like that?
No. It ain't so much skin to skin contact with him or whatever. It was she was in an environment where I guess maybe between his mom, and whoever else was in that house she was visiting, she could have been rubbing up against it. I'm not trying to say she caught the scabies because he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? But
let's first listen to what she got to say.
Hold on 1 minute before you go back that way. It says it is highly contagious and can spread quickly in crowded conditions like households or child care centers.
Okay, so basically she was in a nasty environment that hosted scabies and she caught it.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
Nasty work. Hey, Chyna, your mom was dirty too?
Hey, Chyna, hold on. We allegedly heard that you and your moms had a messed up relationship too. Allegedly, we heard you and your mom.
Yeah, you said that.
Was bumping to each other like that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's
Your mom dirty as hell, boy. Your daughter go to her grandmother's house to catch that shit. Come on, man. Come
scabies and
on,
chicken
man.
pox. Hold up. She caught scabies and chicken pox. I know she was in pain, bro.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nasty work, bro.
Nasty work. Man, you up on YouTube critiquing people, looking down amongst folks because of the numbers you got and the little bit of internet connections you got.
And you only got the numbers because you put out false paperwork on Jim Jones and other artists.
Listen, we'll talk about the company he keep later.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, for you to be so high and mighty over us in the dark side, dirty sector, because you was the hottest ish. Now this is coming out on your ass. Oh man, I hope this brings you down. Oh, I hope it breaks your legs and break you down into a wheelchair. You got to roll around here to do a show. God damn it. You move.
Clue. I'm gonna play the other one, then I'm gonna play this one again. All right. I know you gotta resonate. Just for the people that's monitoring me and didn't want to give me a like, just smash it, because you're gonna eat. When I drop the live, it's a whole different pitch. See, this is a snippet, a small snippet. The live is like maybe just barely 30 minutes. Not only do I have his twin daughter, it's his second child, but it's his twin. You know the phrase of you spit that one out. He shit her out with all the DNA
let me see.
of how his structured face looked when you look at her.
It's right here.
And then the mother. And you know the funny kicker is, people, both of them is doing great. So I'm gonna play the other one. I'm gonna light up, and then I'm gonna play this one. In between time, I'm gonna look at them comments. Yeah. So talk to me.
Pause it right quick.
Tell all the other people that.
Go ahead.
Hey yo, I like that nigga hat. That's his own thing. I like that nigga hat, yo. That shit fly as hell. I like that. All right, proceed.
Speak on content. Weigh and judge this one. You know, I heard at one point of a time when they were speaking to a brother that I know is Dave Flats. You know, we got a little relationship going. We had a common enemy on the table, and we both collaborated. He threw the alley-oop. I brought it back, threw it up in the air, switched my body up in there, AI style, and came and reached and dunked it with this one.
Hold on one second. Here we go. Here go the whole thing.
What?
Hold on. Hold on one second.
Oh, you got the other one.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest that, but you was all in your shit. So, you know what I mean?
Segment is the fall of Chyna Brim, aka Madball, aka Mr. Pedo of the Year. 050, the movement is now exiled from social media. If you choose to follow it, says much about you. And if I got anything to do with it, I'm gonna cut you little bitch ass niggas. Oh no, Chyna is a pedophile, right? What we didn't know is that the opportunity to meet a victim of his is second to none. So at this point, I feel that I have the right person that we need to give us a true portrait, drawing, psychological, physical, all of the above about this bitch nigga without no lies. We talking pre-050. So I got a question, right? Who am I talking to, by the way? Who are you related to in the relation or knowns of this guy I'm talking about, Chyna Brim, aka OG Madballs?
I'm his daughter, Chania.
Oh, are you a daughter of a mother that has been put in the headlines of speculation of him being a pedophile? Are you one of those daughters?
No, he has another baby mother.
Oh, and your mother, what was the process of him meeting her? Was they at the same age or are they
No, I
childhood
think
friends?
he was way older than her.
He was way older than her. Do
Yeah,
you
my mom
know
was about 16, 17 when she met him.
16 to 17 when she met him? So what was his age? Maybe 18, 19, 20,
Yeah,
21?
late 20s.
So that right there substantiates that he was definitely out of bounds dealing with your mother. Okay. When the last time you spoke to your father?
The last time I spoke to him was probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And how old are you now, if you don't mind?
I'm 21, about to be 22 in July.
Okay, so the last time you spoke to him before that, you would say what, 19, 20?
hmm
When was the last time you seen him?
When I was 16.
So 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And how was that, if you don't mind speaking?
He had got out of jail and he came straight here with his jail clothes on and everything.
Where's here?
Um to my house. He came to my house and I think it was a day before my birthday, and I was explaining to him how it's not fair how my sisters have their dad and I don't, and he basically told me to man up, don't cry about it, and that he basically laughed in my face.
Hold up. So you finally got a chance to speak to him and saying that they, like your peers and your company usually have their father around, and when you spoke to him, he said, "Man up and laugh like you can handle it."
Yeah.
Like jokingly, he ended it that way, or he's just
Yeah.
started it that way. Oh, he was
Both.
serious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty word. All right. Why isn't he in your life? If you could explain that.
He has other kids. I can't really give you the reason why somebody doesn't want to be in somebody's life.
Mhm.
That's just on him. But he has a whole bunch of other kids. So he moved to Florida and started his own life and left us.
And where did he know you? Like when you said when he came to you, right? I ain't asking for your
hmm
doorstep, but where are you stationed at? Out of
In
town,
Brooklyn.
New York, Brooklyn?
hmm
Okay, where at in Brooklyn? Like Crown Heights, Flatbush, like the side that he's known for, or a different part of Brooklyn?
A different part.
Okay, and you seen him 5 to 6 years ago with that, and you spoke to him 2 years ago. What was the conversation about 2 years ago?
I'm a trier, so he gave me his number and we would go back and forth and talk or whatever. And then I think it was my birthday, and I told him you didn't say happy birthday. I got no gifts, nothing. And he said, well, you didn't tell me happy Father's Day when I was locked up. All them years I was locked up in jail, and you never told me happy Father's Day. So he said he don't give a F about my birthday.
Hold on, all right. Maybe this is the latter part. What y'all got?
Yo, let me ask you as a man, how petty is that?
Yeah, I dug on that when I covered this myself. That was one of my sticking points too. Like, you're mad at her because she didn't wish you happy Father's Day while you were in prison.
Nigga, you wasn't a father. You was in prison.
I mean,
You wasn't a father before you was in prison.
I mean, not for nothing, right? I was locked up with jokers that were around their kids before they went to jail.
Yeah,
And they continued to have some sort of connection while they were locked up, whether they was writing each other, their mamas was bringing them up,
yeah.
you know, phone calls and things like that. So if you're not interacting with nobody in that manner, you know what I'm saying, while you're locked up, what do you expect when you come home? I'm just saying.
No, he said she was mad. She said he was mad because he didn't tell her Happy Father's Day when he was locked up.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's like, okay, if you didn't have that connection with her before you left and didn't keep the connection while you were away, what did you expect? If y'all not communicate, because like it ain't like he was calling the moms, let me speak to my daughter. It don't sound like that.
No, he probably called the mom to try to have phone sex with her.
We're talking about a dude that was in the New York State penitentiary system on the psych meds.
Yeah.
He was on that Thorazine, Cinequan, or whatever they was giving him. So I can't picture him trying to keep up with his.
Oh, he said he was on that. He said he was on that because they killed his brother. They unalived his brother.
Whatever your reasons are.
That's nigga, that's still some weak shit. They could never give him.
Hey, look, though, check this out, right? And see, this is what's comical about a lot of these dudes that get these names. You know, I'm not just gonna say the gangbanging shit because at the end of the day, it's cats that do be locked up that be doing that and they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason that you went in there for some bum shit, you came home like a bum because his daughter said he came straight there in his prison clothes, right?
Yeah.
If you're a live cat, you know most of the time when you getting ready to come home or whatever, your broad, your mans and them or whatever is going to provide that, all right? The second thing is every time that I've been incarcerated, my kids come to visit me, and my older kids would come from one state to another state. And that goes to show, because most of us that was out there that was hustling or doing anything that we was doing it to provide so that our kids would have a better life. So there's no way that you're not going to have no form of communications with your kids if you was a good father from out the gate. He was never a father to her. That's why he could say some crazy shit like, you know, you ain't say nothing to me on Father's Day because you didn't deserve that. And then when you came home, the only thing that you could say for not birthday, you supposed to be making sure that you had plenty of presents or whatever to make up for that time that you was out of her life. So this is what I be saying about how fraudulent these dudes are when they you know, history or their personal things that they did in life can come out, because it ain't near one of my children that can ever say that as long as I'm on the street and I'm free, that my father didn't do nothing for me and make sure that I could have the best in life and be guided in the best direction in life. And that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Mitchell, what you got to say about this shit, Matt Mitchell?
Yeah, because that nigga ain't no real street nigga. That's what he told the girl that. You know what I'm saying? It's not her responsibility
to
say anything.
And y'all even hear the part when she said her father stole $300 out of her purse. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I peeped that.
There we go.
Not out of the daughter's purse, out of the
out of daughter's purse.
No, it was the baby mama. I'm telling you, it was the baby mama.
Yeah, it was the baby mama.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the baby mama.
Going on. Like he where was, like, when he went to jail, was y'all together as like a unit ever and then it's straight apart, or how did like your growing up go with him growing up as a father in your years? Was he ever there in your life and then became a friend?
No, he would come and go. Like he would get locked up, come see me for one day, and go and then get locked up again, then come see me, and then get locked up again.
How many times you seen him?
Probably like 3-4 times in my life.
In your
max 5,
almost 22 years, almost 5 times in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So he, for better words, damn near disown you.
Yeah.
Not to be, blunt and
No,
you
for
didn't
real.
do it enough, but sorry,
Yeah.
but oh, he's a piece of shit. All right. Ask for your mother. How much did you know with let me ask you something. What I
Mhm.
did speak on is to be like, what's this Thanksgiving situation about?
So around Thanksgiving, mind you, me and him was still talking on the phone, whatever. Like I was trying to build a connection. It really wasn't working. I was just like, as a young girl, like I want my dad, like I want to build a connection with my dad, and it really wasn't given that. One day I was just walking past the door and a slip literally slipped through the door, and I get it and I open it and I read it and I just start crying, and I go to my mom and it's a court paper basically saying that he wants his name off the birth certificate. And when my mom called him, he basically said he was willing to pay $30K to $40K to get his name off the birth certificate because the government is taking his money, or welfare is taking his money, something is taking his money.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
So yeah, and then after that we went to court. The judge was like, look at her, like that's your daughter. Like, yeah, and he didn't really want a DNA test because like whatever.
Oh, so you
And I
saying
just
like the
cried.
judge? Pardon me for cutting you off. So you saying the judge was seeing you, the judge can see that's your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the looks is that much on the resemble side.
Yeah, and then he tried to bribe my mom into getting his name off my birth certificate.
He's a piece of shit. I mean, what happened with that?
And he tried to tell me, oh, it's not because of you, it's because they're taking my money or whatever. And then after that, I was emotional. Mind you, this was probably 2 days before my birthday. It's like he always did something before my birthday. And I cried. And my mom took me to a diner and I just cried. And after that, I never spoke to him ever again.
You hear this shit, Chyna Buns? Because I know you're going to have your feelers listen to this. You ain't shit. And she got your name. She has your name. Your nickname is her name. And you chose to just run out on the daughter, but run in this world and chase a disabled woman as like Miss Miyagi, may go be in her life because she suits using him. What happened with your moms with him? How did she deal with him not being a father? Did she have to deal with this like an ongoing thing until you got older? Or
I'm actually not up here, but I feel like I have a lot of good men around me, my uncles and stuff. So I had men around me that was there to take care of me and give me what I need and
facts,
do
Wax.
things
No,
that
facts.
he didn't want to do. So I think she made her way around it.
That's great to hear. That's definitely great to hear.
He was more like, how I said, like, I was like, oh, I want
Nice,
my dad to be
knock
there
it off,
calling
bro. You
him and
funny as
whatever, and it
hell.
wasn't working or whatever. Like, my mom was more like, give up. Like, she was like, I'm gonna let you figure out on your own that he ain't nothing. And that's exactly what happened. She let me call him as many times as I wanted to call him, talk to him as many times as I want to talk to him, until I came to the realization, like, okay, like you not messing with me.
You ain't shit.
And you don't want me a part of your life.
I'm sorry to hear that he
That's
did
how I
that, because
go.
a lot of men that really want to be there and children's lives, and women give them the chance to, they turn into this psycho monster, and then we have these broken house homes or what have you. What you doing for yourself now, though? Obviously, I hope this doesn't like hinder you.
I'm a teacher.
All right. Now I'm glad old boy. I'm glad old boy got this content. I'm glad he.
Word. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. But bro, I'm gonna have to get you up so you can explain about them tranny shits, bro.
Who is this dude? Who is this dude though?
That was Chyna, big homie. Hey yo, and Mikey T. Her love.
Oh shit!
You don't need to say nothing with your punk lover gump ass, because we heard some things about you too, dog.
Oh, you should have moved. You should have moved.
We don't want to hear nothing you gotta say.
Oh, you should have moved. You should have moved.
Hold on. Yo, Jay, New Jersey Jay.
Huh?
Have we heard the same thing about what's the nigga name again? Her Love Mikey G? Whatever his name is?
It's Mikey B, man.
Mikey B. Okay, Mickey B.
Mickey B, Sicky B,
Gut B.
What the fuck? like whatever.
What's the hood love about? Damn.
That's some nut shit.
Hood love. Yeah, I know you got hood love, nigga.
Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know if it's right or not, but listen. Within smoke, sometimes there's fire.
Hold up. Fire emoji. Hold on. Put a fire emoji.
Sometimes when you're within smoke, sometimes there's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I'm not saying
Chyna
I'm
Brim.
not saying, listen, I'm not saying what they saying about boy is true or not, right? But what I'm saying is enough people saying it. Why is people saying that about you?
It's too many people saying.
Right. So it's like
hold up. It's
damn.
too many, it's too many certified people saying it.
Yeah, but well, whatever. That's neither here nor there, but it's like a lot of motherfuckers talking about it. It's like, what? Get out of here. For real? But me, myself, I take shit on face value. Now, I could definitively call Chyna Brim Epstein because his baby mama came up and made such statements. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up. Someone in his life is talking on this. What is her agenda for lying on him? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I could run with some of the shit she said. Not to say that I believed everything, but I could run with some of this shit. But it still put this nigga in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and because I don't like you.
And what I want to know is why this nigga so quiet. He ain't saying nothing.
Because he trying to figure a way around it. He got to figure his way around it.
And you got in them streets. If that was put in your name, what was the first thing you had did? What was the first thing you would have done?
I would have jumped up and addressed it straight out the gate. That's not nothing to take lightly. You know what I'm saying? That's like the worst thing that you could possibly be. You know, as an individual that created something under the circumstances, you know, of dealing with an underage girl, you know, and then turn around and not even, you know, have no fatherly love for that situation. And, you know, I don't know, no homo or whatever, but I would assume that, you know, she would be a decent looking individual, you know, and not that physical got anything to do with it because it's your child, no matter what your child look like. You know, you should have that fatherly love there and be there to protect her and guide her through life. Because, like, I got all sons and one daughter, you know, and out of my children, my daughter, you know, that's my most precious one. We say we ain't got favorites, but most of the time, men, when we have daughters.
Parcel, guy. Let me shout out my daughter. Her birthday was Thursday. She turned 25 on the 26th. So
shout out to the queen, man. Shout out to the queen.
Happy born day to my daughter Asia, and she about to have my
happy born day, Asia. Yeah, man.
And she about to have my grandson in June. So I'm gonna shout her, so I'm gonna shout that out, yo.
What
Grandpa
kind of
born.
grandpa? Hey, hold on. I need a side note. Right quick. What kind of grandpa are you gonna be, boy?
I'm being grandpa like my grandpa was.
Well, you ain't dad, grandpa. Give me quarter.
They want quarters no more. They want $50.
Nah, you gotta no. See, that's when you hold the line and hold the tradition. Go get your roll quarters when them little motherfuckers come around you. Like, hey, I ain't got $50, but I got a quarter. We used to ask for quarters when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
But when we was kids, we could get 25 pieces of penny candy for 25 cents.
Man, penny candy.
Now the penny candy was 10 cents.
Man, now they want iPhones and iPads and shit.
Shit. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what kind of grandpa you're trying to be.
The type of grandpa I'm gonna be is I'm gonna have to sit on my lap when she go to her first prom.
Well, you know what? Yeah. On behalf of the world, y'all should thank y'all gods. I don't have no children because it'll be a mess. It'll be a mess. I'm telling you.
Yo, let's listen to Chyna Brim, Chyna Epstein's daughter. Here we go, y'all.
Oh,
I'm a pre-K teacher, yes.
Congrats.
And I'm traveling.
Yes.
Congrats. Hell yeah.
I've been traveling a lot.
To use you for your flights and discounts and all that bitch ass nigga.
Going to country. I just came back from the Bahamas, went to Mexico, soon DR, soon Jamaica. Within the next 4 months, DR and Jamaica. Running
Chyna,
it up.
You lost out, nigga. And I'm glad you didn't stay away from her because you would have messed her life up like you partially did it to her mother. You made her mother at a young girl turn into a
what kind of nigga disowns his daughter though?
Take care of a woman
you gotta be
became successful. So I'm glad your ending story is just beginning. So continue. Don't let this bitterness shit always dwell, because no matter what, it's gonna reflect. You know, you're gonna always think of this, but you know, who knows? You might have to be the forgiving one in the future or not. Who knows?
He has a whole bunch of other kids. I done talked to my brother Bones from Thank.
Oh, okay.
That hasn't worked out, you know. But
shit.
But yeah.
He's bitter too. I hear some bad things too. Like I hear Chyna.
Yeah, he told me he'll get me jumped and that and he called me a whole bunch of B's and said he'll get me jumped and stuff. It was a lot.
Who, Bones?
Yeah.
Wow. What, for his father?
No, over because he wanted to mess with my homegirl.
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Oh, on your personal time, Bones know who you are.
Yeah, we tried to connect maybe like 2 years ago. He came over and everything with his cousin and everything. We like, oh, we older now. Like, I want to meet my brother, talk to my brother or whatever. And he tried to mess with my homegirl and he got mad because he didn't tell my homegirl that he had another kid on the way. I think he has 2-3 kids. And he was like, oh, why would you tell I have a kid on the way? Da, da, da. He sent me a long paragraph saying I'll get you jumped and called me a whole bunch of B's and everything. And I blocked him and I didn't talk to him. Okay. That was like a year, I think 2024.
He affected from his father because they said that he had sex with, Bones' girlfriend.
Yeah, I heard that.
So yeah.
Whoa,
that's some dysfunctional shit, man. What's going on?
Whoa.
Yo, call CPS on that nigga or something. Yo.
Hey, Mac Mizzle.
Yo, what's going on, man? I don't get it.
Her? Did you just hear her?
Yo, this shit is wild.
You smashing your son's women?
Son's girl, yeah.
First of all, the son's trying to get his sister jumped because of her bride.
Because he couldn't get with one of her homies.
Yeah.
Yo.
Crazy,
what you catching scabies at your grandmother's house? Your fucking brother's trying to kill you because he can't mess with one of your friends. Your goddamn daddy trying to hump on your brother's woman. Or didn't try. He hit it. See,
that's a
pattern of
that's
pattern of Epstein shit.
That's some
That's a pattern, bro.
That's some Diddy Justice shit right there.
That's a pattern, bro. He like everything young. He like everything young. If you're stupid and low enough to go into your child's age bracket messing with chicks, bro. I don't care if you're 50 and she's 25. That's strange. That's strange. As a grown man. And you can't call it a midlife crisis because he's been doing this since he was young. He produced children with young girls. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That shit is like father, like son. And once again, this is what we dealing with the breakdown of the family structure. You know, as a father, you know, you there to be the leader, teacher, and guide of your home circumference. So you held responsible. But if you ain't teach your son nothing but to be like you, and you already a dirtbag, you know, then what you expect your son to be? You know, your children is going to be a reflection of you to a certain degree. Now, some of us, we get out in the streets and we do things that our mothers and fathers don't agree with. But at the end of the day, if you was brought up with some type of manners and structure, you know, you ain't gonna allow that to go on. Cause like my mom's taught me, you know, manners will carry you places that money can't carry you, you know, and as they say, the old saying, knock on wood, ain't none of my sons been to jail or none of that shit because they ain't got no reason to have to live that life because I lived that life. And if you can't guide your very own children, you know, like we say in the lessons, father of civilization, how you gonna be the father of civilization if you ain't a father to the very children that you reproduce? That's the greatest gift in the universe. So any individual not to protect their kids.
Shabu, what's your experience with Chyna Brim? You talked to Chyna Brim before, right?
Did I what?
Have you ever built with Chyna Brim?
Nah, I got at them. I used to check out their joints and left a little comments in there before, but I had got at him before because when he did the 1090J interview, he was talking about his father was guard body and all them individuals was nothing but dope fiends and shit like that. And you know, my comment to that was that he ain't, once again, he ain't teach you right because if you was going to rallies or parliaments or was around other brothers, you know what I'm saying, then you would just look at it from that perspective because, you know, in every, you know, religion, denomination, or culture, you going to have individuals that's going to do things, but that shouldn't set, you know, the reason for you doing other than what's right by what's the principles of what you being taught. So,
all right. Well, can I interject right quick, brother?
Yeah.
I have a little. Let's just say I got some flavor popping in Brooklyn. Let's just put it like that. Like I got the ins and outs on a lot of things from back in the day and all that because I'm dealing with some official people myself. That's from that era and from that area. And from what I was told about Chyna Brim's dad, his dad was almost like a legend in the streets more than on the God body. Now, maybe his father was, in fact, God body, 5% nation, right? But he was in them streets, and his father was what they would consider an official. He was official tissue. They say.
Right.
So his father, they say, his father was a thorough dude in the streets.
Right. But then
that's what I heard about.
You also got what we call renegade guards, like you know, individuals that got the name or they might have got that, but as far as they living it because that's what it's really all about. In anything
Right.
that you say that you're gonna be a part of,
You gotta live it.
if
Right.
you ain't living the principles of it, you could get caught up in the environment, but yet still, that's like you go back to my projects or whatever when we was in there and we was 18 and everything like that. Before, from a little dude growing up, my OGs ain't allow no woman to get their pocketbook snatched. You couldn't
Right.
do
Right.
certain things without being chastised because they gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you brought up
Right.
proper,
Right.
under some type of structure. And this is what done happened to our communities now by all of that type of structure being pushed away, whether it was gang structure or whatever. The principles in which it was born out of was more or less to protect your neighborhood, to protect the women and protect the children. Once that's gone, you know what I'm saying, then you got nothing but pure savagery. So I can't speak on him because I don't know him because he's not mentioning his name. But in my book, if you don't ring a bell as far as the streets and being active with our teachings by teaching other individuals and doing right to a lot more degree than you doing wrong, then you know what I'm saying, then you renegade. And the reason why I'm saying that is because look at what you allow your son to go through and look what he perpetuated from that. All he did was take everything that was negative. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying, whether, like we say, whether he was a true and living God. So this was the problem because a lot of brothers started getting hooked on drugs, selling drugs, and everything else. And then they no longer applied those principles to their children.
Right. I got you. I got you.
All right, let's go back to here. The baby mother about to come up too.
Away from you and be a piece of shit, but he was around Bones and like he didn't pass this piece of shit down the line. So
Yeah.
we gonna pray for Bones. Bones might get it together. Maybe he might be real enough to see something like this and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just all be like our father. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
he's showing the signs that he might be coming down from that tree. You know how the apple drops. So,
Yeah.
God bless you, and you just make sure they ain't good enough for you. Stay away from them. But also let your mother know that yeah, I salute her, and I'm glad that she was strong enough to get us surrounded by blessings, so she could take care of her and you.
Hello.
You don't let nothing like this hold you back. You keep successfully doing what you're doing. God will show him that he messed up. He'll definitely show him he messed up. Like right now, like who knew this would
Hello.
happen?
If anything, he could get his name off my birth certificate.
Yeah, right. And that's crazy. You said he slid like James Brown moving
Yes.
around by your
And my mom
door.
said, "Can we add her up?"
She said, "Can we add her up?"
Yeah. She
Okay.
just texted.
Let me put that thing in.
It's saying because it's saying you have to have 1,000 followers, but I'm on my
Because
spam.
I'm letting her in. That don't work like that. Because I'm letting her in. What's the name I gotta put on?
It is forever_her
All right, forever.
1900
Hold on, forever. It might just pop
underscore
up.
underscore her
Yeah, I don't want you to think
1900.
1900.
Or let me
Yeah,
pull
cool.
her my
There she is.
iPad.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Here you go. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm good.
Is there anything you would like to say? Because like me and Shani, we did our thing, and
Yeah.
we might have left anything out because we're not gonna
Right.
make chapter books on this
Right.
page. We just want to make it a novel for the people to get a inclination of then,
Okay.
now, and that together can make us know what the future is gonna be like. And Miss Miyagi might be a victim of his. Miss
She
Miyagi is
definitely
his
is.
woman.
All of them.
So she might be a victim looking like a co-defendant. And if there's anything, like, you could just rain on us, like, this is what he does. He exploits people. He puts their business
That's
out
true.
there, and he looks to decimate. He looks to, just dismantling, break anybody down, whether they a favorite, a hero, a
See
legend,
Fresh 1000
or
facts.
disliked. He want to make them hate. So if you
Yeah.
can give us any things we need to know about him, please call.
So, okay, so I just give you a brief brush through. So I met him when in front of Boys and Girls High School. I was 16.
What
He
year?
was I was 16. Shoot, I'm grown now. I don't want to say my age. I'm an adult now.
Okay, got you.
I met him when I was 16. If my baby is 8, I'm 21. Okay, so I met him at 16. I started going to his house. The first time we had intercourse, I gave him a condom. He told me no.
Mm.
Um,
What you mean
then
he told you no?
he told me no, he didn't want to use it.
Okay.
These are some things that my daughter don't know. So
Okay.
so after that, I went to go meet up with him again. His baby mother's friend was on the train. She tried to fight me because of who he's affiliated with at the time and whatever may have you. I then went back to his house and showed him a pregnancy test that I was pregnant. He dropped down to the floor and said, "I know you're not going to get abortion." At that time, he broke my virginity and he gave me trichomonias as well as a pregnancy.
Oh my God, you dirty
Right?
dick nigga. Oh
And
my
I
God.
asked him, I said, "Are you having sex with anybody
No,
else?"
can you
Only person
pause
I'm having
that?
sex with my first baby mother or whatever may have you. So
Can you pause that,
so
God?
during my pregnancy,
What the fuck is a trichomonias? What is that?
Trichomonia, man. Trichomonia.
What is that?
That's sexually transmitted disease.
Like what is it? Something like AIDS? AIDS light? Or what?
Nah,
Like,
not like AIDS.
Nah,
It's like a dirty person disease.
yeah, it's way more
Say, what the
simple
fuck
than
is
that.
that?
I never heard of these. I never heard of such things.
Yeah.
It's almost like
That's hilarious.
it's a higher degree of like a urinary tract infection. You know what I'm saying?
So you
It's
basically
common. You know, if you having sex with multiple partners and you're not really going to the doctor and checking yourself out, you could catch that shit.
Is it like you pee fire or something?
Nah. It's under like gonorrhea and all that like that.
Is that something forever?
Nah.
It's
Like I said, it's like especially with men. You know what I'm saying? It's a more higher form of a urinary tract infection, and it mostly come when you be having sex with multiple partners.
It's not like gonorrhea now like that because you can get a pill for that. It's not like gonorrhea, you can get a pill for it. It's gonorrhea, you gotta get shots and shit. For that,
I never heard of it. I've never heard of such things.
That's from dirty motherfuckers. They don't wash their dick after they fuck.
Oh well,
they go fuck
I wash my dick. Yeah, I wash my dick. In spite of how I look, motherfucker, I wash my ass. I stay in that water with soap. God damn it. You fuck how you think I look. Bet you I'll be around somebody and they say that nigga smell nice. He smells nice. And it's just soap and water and laundry detergent. Shit.
OG JBTV, salute, man. But yeah, man, let's finish listening to what she had to say.
Oh, this pussy. Again,
he called from jail. I went to go visit him. He asked to marry me because my mother wanted to actually get him locked up because I was a minor at the time. Yeah, so I was a minor. So I got pregnant.
You're going to jail, Chyna Brim, and I don't care. You're going to jail.
So instead of him going to jail, he sent me marriage papers to marry me and stuff. He was supposed to come home and stay with me and my grandparents and stuff. Unfortunate circumstances happened. After that, I got another relationship. He had came home. He tried to have intercourse with me while my other relationship was there. I told him no.
I don't understand that. What you mean intercourse while you're...
So he wanted to sleep with me while the person who I was dealing with was there. He didn't care. He basically was like, "Nah, you my baby mother. It is what it is." Right? And I was like, that's not happening. Me and my situation, we broke up. I got back with Chyna. Oh, sidebar. When I was 16, I had about $300 in my purse. He grabbed my purse and he took it and he took all my money in my purse and spent it. I will never forget that because I cried that whole day.
Yo, boy, pause it 1 minute.
Out my purse.
Yeah.
So after that, me and him, we wound up having intercourse or whatever. I wound up getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called. It is a common STI caused by parasites. It's trichomonas vaginalis. While many people show no symptoms, others may experience the symptoms is itching, burning, or redness in the genital area, and is usually discharge that may have a strong odor. Transmission, it spreads through unprotected sexual contact. Treatment, it is easily cured with a prescription of an antibiotic like Montradizola. Both partners must be treated simultaneously to avoid reinfection.
Woo!
Go ahead, boy. You can play.
Wait. Time out, brother. Brother, time out. Did you say that boy was leaking out the anal? Hey, Chyna Brim. No, I'm sorry. Hey, Chyna.
Hold on. Did that nigga get in prison? Did somebody get that nigga in prison?
Hey, yo. Wait. Hey, Chyna, you dirty dick bitch. Hey, listen. Yo, you was really having discharge coming out the anal section, and you ain't go to the doctor to see about that, but you was just spreading it around. Hey, Mac Mizzle, do you hear this shit? Mac Mizzle. Unmute your mic, sir. Yeah, Mac Mizzle.
Unmute your mic. He probably dealing with the babies.
You?
Listen,
I'm hearing all of it, bro. I'm hearing all of it, bro.
They said he had a disease that was leaking out his boom boom. What type of man?
Yo, lock this nigga up.
No, it was coming out. It was coming out his penis. It wasn't anal. It was penis.
I thought it was an anal.
He probably got through the anal, but it came out his penis.
Oh, okay. You know what got me thinking anal? I'm just going to side note right quick. What got me thinking anal was because that dude OGBJTV, that's OG Bobby Johnson. I've been chasing that nigga for like a year. He don't know. I'm gonna jump out the tree on his ass.
He's from Jersey. He's from Jersey too, bro.
He in Pennsauken. Yeah, I know where he live at. I've been to his house twice, but he didn't want to come outside because he know I'm gonna lick my finger and I'm gonna his ass. So when he be in the chat typing the shenanigans, it got me distracted from the shit coming out his ass versus the dick. All right, my bad, y'all. I was side note. See, Bobby, you made me almost fumble the ball, but I'm still on you, boy. I'm gonna put my finger knuckle deep in you, boy.
Yo, hit the link. Yo, OG Bobby Johnson, the link, bro.
Listen, hold on. Before you let him up, I want you to know this.
Don't let him up.
Wait. When you let him up, the show's going to go another direction. So with that, it's your shit. You do what you want to do.
Yo, OG Bobby Johnson, I'm gonna let you up. Talk about the Chyna Brim shit, yo.
All right. Okay. Watch how hard-headed this nigga is. Watch how hard-headed this nigga.
But hold on, I gotta address this nigga. He can't sit up here and say something to me, born, and I can't come up here and address this yagging ass nigga. We can talk about the China, but let me address this nigga real quick, Jersey. Let me address him, King of New Jersey, and we're gonna move on. The nigga who you got on your panel is a 60-year-old mook with no kids. That's first and foremost. The reason why he's so interested in China leaking from the ass, because all he talk about is putting his fingers in people's ass. I know y'all be hearing him. That's all this nigga talk about is putting his fingers in people's ass, New Jersey. You hear me, Born? That's a fact. All he do. Hey, Born. Go ahead.
And
shut the fuck up. Why you always shut the fuck up? You's a mook, nigga. That's all you say. Shut up. You's a mook. You a mook, nigga. Fuck a win, nigga. It wasn't sip, I be drunk. Shut up. No,
you
it's
don't
not.
listen
We
to
gonna
me.
listen.
That's
Why
why
you
you
open
don't
your mouth?
listen.
Why you talking about me on the panel? You's a fucking mook, nigga. Shut up. All you do is talk shit,
All
you
right,
big bully. You's a bully,
I
bitch.
told
When you gonna run down on 10 toes?
F-bombs.
When you gonna run down on 10 toes? When you gonna run down on 10 toes, you coward?
Listen to
You
I
fucking
told you the
coward.
show about to go somewhere else.
You's a coward. Nah, we gonna keep Born. Hey, Born, we good, Born. Born, I'm shut the fuck up, nigga. You should.
No F-bombs. I'm asking you about Chyna Brim.
I said, I called him a yag. I said yag, and I ain't say F-bomb. I said yag. I said yag with a Y.
I'm gonna knock you out and molest you.
Shut the fuck up. See what he's saying? This is what we dealing with. Born a mook, nigga. I don't fuck with niggas like that. This nigga's a mook, nigga. What grown ass man talk like? We don't talk like that in New Jersey. You heard? We don't do that. Big Jersey don't talk like that. This mook ass nigga. His whole shit around the dirty sector is known for wanting to put his fingers in men's butt, man. Shut your bitch ass up. Now continue with the show, Born.
To the
you fucking mook. You's a fucking mook, nigga. Go have some kids, you freak. You go have some kids, you freak ass nigga.
You about to be my
Shut
baby
the fuck
mama.
up, nigga. You gonna die. You come fucking with me, bitch. You ain't gonna make it home. You come fuck with me, pussy. I bet you won't make it home.
So why you ain't come outside when I pulled up? I pulled up twice.
That's enough.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I came to this dude's house twice, and he ain't come outside. So what is
OG
you
Bobby
talking
Johnson? Hold on.
on,
We're talking about Chyna Brim.
You let him down?
I told you, if you let him up, your show gonna go another way. You don't listen to me. You're hard-headed.
I want to know why you come outside though. But
let's get back to the subject.
Yeah.
Let's get back to content.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
I got you. I got you, Born.
Are we talking about Chyna
Born?
Brim?
We got you, Born. I was on Mikey B panel exposing this shit last night. Why ain't this gay ass nigga hit Mikey B panel last night? I was, but I got you. Let's go. That was me on Mikey. The shit you playing, Mike. Born, the shit you play, I'm talking to Born. I'm talking to Born. Shut the fuck up, Born. The shit you playing. I was on the panel last night talking about Chyna. Let's get to that, nigga. It's OG Bobby Johnson, Big Jersey, nigga. Why don't you hit Mikey B panel and talk about this New Jersey gay you mook ass nigga? Now go ahead, Born. Run the show.
Come on, bro. I keep telling
you. Yeah, I
you
did see him on the show.
Go ahead.
But yo, brothers, let's get back to the show, man. Let's get back to the show.
I'm on mute. I'm on mute.
Hey, Wexler, what you gotta say about your boy Chyna Brim that I helped build up? That nigga platform, that nigga. Oh man.
That nigga Chyna is a fucking weirdo, yo. The nigga probably ain't graduate past the 5th or 6th grade. The reason why he keep fucking with 16-year-olds is because that's where his mentality is at. He couldn't bag a grown woman because the nigga half retarded. At the end of the day, nigga sat up here and watched this nigga. He 42, 43 years old up there with a young 18-year-old, that Spanish chick. When he put that out there, I knew that nigga was suspect then. But niggas gave him a pass because his channel was kind of lit. That nigga's a bozo and a mook. And niggas need to wash that nigga up, get him up out of off of YouTube. Any nigga stand next to him don't adjust it is a bitch.
Waxlaw. Who helped them niggas from 050 build their channel up, bruh?
Yeah, I remember when he ain't have nobody up there when he first started. Like I said, he's late to the sector. Niggas giving him some props like he's the king of the sector when everybody up here was already doing their thing before he even came around. I'm saying niggas, everybody gave him a little boost. He was using everybody to get where he's at to do whatever he feel like he's doing. You know what I mean? Because I remember early on when he was trying to come up, you know what I'm saying? He made his rounds. You know what I mean? Anywhere in the sector that was low lit, he popped his head out. You know what I'm saying? And now he think he the king of the shit. But at the end of the day, yo, the niggas you got kids, you denying your kids for the strength that I guess it looked crazy that your name was on the birth certificate because if niggas really investigated, you a pedo. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably why he wanted the name off the birth certificate more than anything.
Damn.
And like I said, you want to offer $10,000 a month to somebody for child support when child support is only going to be a couple hundred. So that shit don't even make no fucking sense.
That's what I said. I've been said that I said, where the fuck was 10K a month coming from anyway, nigga? Like who got 10K a month for nigga? Rappers ain't even, they barely paying 10K a month. What's wrong with this nigga?
Exactly. This nigga lying. Don't believe that.
First of all, this nigga not even a big homie. The big homies, they get that money in the Bloods and the Brims. The big homies. Money?
That shit is over, Born.
No,
yeah, I mean,
listen. My cousin Push, hey Wax, though, you remember when my cousin Push came home and was it 2021, and we went to North Carolina?
Yeah, I remember.
My cousin Push came home to over 250K and a brand new BMW. He did 7 years. The niggas had saved all that money from the years. So if
Yeah,
you're a
but
big,
China wasn't ever involved in nothing. China was a doja. You know what I'm saying? China ain't a
yeah,
businessman. China ain't no
that's what,
hustler.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
I'm
China's
saying.
a bum. That's why he came home in a jail suit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, he was probably linked to the little dusty niggas in Brooklyn that wasn't getting to no bag.
Yeah,
Everybody ain't like that. You know what I mean? Niggas could come on the internet and paint pictures, but in reality, we see how this nigga moving. He living off of broads. See what I'm saying? He was living off the 18-year-old Spanish broad. When that didn't work out, he dipped. Now he out of town living off of Miss Miyagi,
yo, hold on.
and
Was
it's
she a
gonna be
Spanish
another
bro,
broad
or
after
was she?
that.
No, she was a mixed breed, right? Or was she Spanish? I thought she was mixed breed.
I don't know what she. I don't really know.
I
She
think
looked
she was
Spanish to
mixed.
me.
She just looked Spanish. Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
just
I don't
looked
know what
Spanish. I
she
think she
is,
was mixed though.
but y'all know who I'm talking about. The chubby chick. You know
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
the
trouble
one
chick.
that
Yeah,
said
Sam.
she
Her,
put the.
her name
She's
was
the one
Sam.
that
Her
said she
name was
put the
Sam. Her
paperwork
name was
together.
Sam. You heard? Her name was
yeah.
Sam.
The one he blacked her eyes shit.
Yeah, that's the one that said she's the one that put the paperwork, the Jim Jones paperwork together for China.
Yeah,
Wow.
yo,
But
he used to
here
beat.
he was
Yeah, he used to
on.
beat up.
He was on. Listen, wait a minute. When he was on 1090J, he said that Whack 100 gave him that paperwork and told him to push it.
Yeah, it's a fact. But you don't remember? Yeah, he tried to say that Whack 100 gave him the paperwork and he paid some. He gave some
And
niggas
paid him.
10,000 and
Yeah,
passed
and
to
paid
him.
him like
Yeah,
$10,000 to push it.
yeah, that's all fake. You don't
Straight
remember
lie.
when Ten Toes brought the
This
girl up
nigga's a
on his channel?
compulsive
Just
liar,
like,
yo.
listen,
When Ten
the
Toes
same
brought.
way.
Go ahead.
Listen, the same way he was on 1090 Jake and he told 1090 Jake he was on some 50 Cent shit and got shot like 9 times. Nobody know that though. Check it out.
Yeah,
Oh
see, I ain't hear
god.
that shit.
And his claim
Check
to
it
fame is
out.
like why he be trying to say when they say how much time he did, he always hollering this 20 years shit like he did a 20-year stretch. Nigga, you did 3 years here, 4 years there, 2 years there. Like
Yeah,
cut that
yeah,
shit out. Like
yeah. He said
y'all
that
niggas
too. The way he put it out
yeah,
there,
they
you would
kill
think he
me.
did 20 years.
They kill me with that shit. And I mean,
Yo,
I'm tired
nigga,
of y'all niggas. I told y'all jail don't make y'all niggas tough, man. I don't give a fuck if you blood,
nigga.
Crip, or Jersey, New York,
Yo,
wherever. Jail is for suckers, man. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all go do 10, 20 years like y'all above the law, man. Y'all
yeah,
just
yo, hey,
bozos who
yo,
go to
hey,
jail,
hey,
nigga. You
yo,
just
hey,
another
yo,
sucker in jail.
hey, yo. I'm gonna keep it real. The 3 bids I did, bro. I don't even talk about jail time because I don't give a
This shit
fuck
is
about that
whack,
shit.
born. Jail fucking stink. I
But
hate when them niggas
federally,
be
jail is
Exactly.
for
glorifying
the
that
niggas
shit, man.
that got
There's a
caught. That's
difference
it. That's it.
between the real
That's
niggas
I
that
did
go
like
two.
through
I
it.
did 2 bids too, my nigga. You don't hear me up here talking about that shit. These niggas be glorifying that shit like you the
Yeah,
like you
man,
the.
nothing to
That's how you get your
glorify.
stain by
nah,
going to jail. You
niggas
get
want to
your
take
status.
credibility away from niggas that didn't get caught. That's the part I don't
Right,
respect.
niggas out here
Everybody put
raising
their
their
work in.
kids,
Some niggas
paying
got caught
rent.
and some
I'm
niggas
fucking
didn't.
paying rent, taking care of my
Hold
children.
on,
You
hold
think
on. Hey,
you think
yo,
hold you go ahead.
even like with Mano. When Mano said, well, I don't know what type of work 50 put in because I did, nigga. He put work in the street, nigga. You was in jail. You wasn't doing shit on the street. You caught a kidnapping charge and got all that time.
Mano's
Who
claim
that?
to fame is slapping Lil C. That's it. That's all. Dog. You got a little buzz off of that. Did his little high hater shit, and then
Nah,
you
but
know,
Mano a real dude though. Mano was in the street though. Like Mano, you know what I mean? I ain't next to Mano, but I know Mano got more street cred than that. You know what I mean?
I don't
No, I
know.
said,
I don't know, bro. But yeah,
We taking the show left, man. We, if anything, we should have been speaking on his baby mama talking about that she met him up at Boys and Girl High School.
high school. Yeah,
What you doing up at a high school at that age? You
yeah,
know, other than maybe picking your niece up, your
all
daughter
these
up,
niggas that
or
pick up.
something like that. What is you doing around high schools dealing with, you
Mhm.
know, underage females? Like what type of character? And this is, like I said, once again, going back to these dudes that want to put all this glorification on what they did in the streets and how thorough they is. All that shit is totally out of character. I'm like, there's no way that you're gonna get any points in my book for telling me that you went up to a high school. Because first of all, if I catch you up there talking to some young girls, automatically I'm stepping to you like, yo, what
fuck
the,
your
you
cover.
know, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no business up there. There's colleges, there's downtown Wall Street. There's plenty places, especially in New York. Most of us bag females on mass transit, on the bus and on the train. So what you doing going hanging out at a Boys and Girls High School? That shit don't make no sense, man. That already shows the character individual that you're dealing with, because nobody would have nothing to say on this right now if he ain't put himself in that position.
Word. Yo, who that talking?
The Shabu.
That's Shabu. 18
Salute, what up? It's
Shabu.
Wax. What up? How you?
Peace. What's up? Good
Peace.
to meet you too, bro.
Word. But like I said, niggas don't stand on business. Niggas don't stand on shit. Niggas see shit and look the other way, and niggas pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? If that's my man, I'm not gonna say nothing. You know, all of that shit, this shit fake. This is one thing about the internet. If you don't, especially when the way China moving, if you got dirt under your fingernails, mustard in your jacket, you got skeletons in your closet, you can't be out here on the internet wilding on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, so it's your turn to get spanked. And like I said, this is just a nasty part. It could have been anything, but it just so happens, you know, you could have been a rat, you could have been this and that, but at the end of the day, you a pedo. You know what I'm saying? And it's been out for months now, and you're not speaking on it. And am I correct? Didn't nigga say something about the nigga wound up having a baby by his son's ex-girl or some type shit? Y'all heard that?
He had sex with her. Yeah, I heard he had sex with her.
I thought, but he ain't have a baby. It don't matter, baby or not. That's still fucking nasty.
Yeah. And yo, and another thing like that, man, you know, growing up once again, man, dudes that got caught doing shit like that got hung off of roofs. You know what I'm saying? And we knew that you was moving like that, where you was going around, you know what I'm saying, manipulating or dealing with young girls like that, and you got caught up in some shit or any of that, you know, all word shit. You got a problem, man. You's an outcast in the hood. You know, individuals like that couldn't breathe, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how you can even mix that in your mind with that being anything affiliated with being a gangster or anything, and you going up to, you know, 25, 26, 27 years old, and you going up to high schools looking for girls, and then you want to break her virginity, right? And only don't want to put on a condom. That's crazy. He want to break up virginity, and she telling him she's 16. She telling him use a condom, and he gonna say he don't want to use a condom, and then find out when she get pregnant to beg her to keep the baby. But now that the seed is here, you don't even want to take care of it, and it's be a daughter on top of that. Like, come on, man, that shit sound insane, man.
Damn, I ain't hear about the high school shit, man. This is crazy. I just heard about the high school just now, man. Damn.
Bro, there's all kind of extra shit that is
Hold on. Let's finish what baby mama got to say. The baby mama talking now.
The baby mama broke it down. Like,
again, he told me
you get trigonometry.
Keep the baby, but he wants the baby to be a secret. I then said no. I had got abortion. Then I took him to the tattoo parlor. If you look at his right forearm, he has my daughter's name and his son's name that I paid for, because he told me he didn't want to just get my daughter's name, because then his baby mother was going to be mad. So he didn't want to get neither one of them. He was just going to get my initial one. So I said my daughter's name is more important.
Right.
He slipped papers under my door for child support and a DNA test, which you see on my picture, my icon picture right here. You see that's paperwork. So then after that, he kept on texting me like, oh, take her down, take me off her birth certificate, yada yada yada. He called my daughter, and he was like, he put me on the phone. He was like, I'll give you $10K right now, and you go down there and you take me off the birth certificate, and I'll give you $10K every month until she hit a certain age. I said no. I said no. So
hold on. What I want to know is,
during my whole
did she really believe that shit? Yo,
that's what I told y'all. That 10K was crazy.
Where does broke ass nigga get 10K from?
No.
Hey, yo, that nigga can't even spell 10K, man. What the fuck is you talking about? That's crazy. Ain't no shade, no way. He can't even spell 10K,
man. Where does nigga get 10K from?
Oh no, man, this is crazy.
I don't know. Probably letting niggas like me stick my fingers in their head.
He was estimating that Hassan Campbell and Harlem Legends show blowing up and he thought he was gonna start getting money off of YouTube. He's retarded, respectfully.
By the way, he
Yeah.
be saying you act like this nigga. He act like he be pulling in $1 million a month. The way he be talking.
He said he's retarded, respectfully.
No, hold on. I want to ask you
He
a
must
question
be.
too. Why his homeboy ain't say nothing yet? The Versace roll wearing nigga.
Who? Harlem.
No,
Oh,
the
Naughty. You
Versace
talking about
roll.
Naughty? You talking about Naughty?
Naughty. Why Naughty ain't say
Oh, I
nothing
don't know
yet?
who's that.
I don't
Yeah,
even
we
know
need
who that
Naughty.
is.
Born. We need Naughty to say something. We need Legend to say something, and we need
Yeah, Harlem
Hassan to
Legend gotta
fucking
say
hold
something.
on. We need Hassan, the child advocate. We definitely need him. He's the child advocate. I'm definitely waiting for him to say something. He's the
I'm gonna
child
grind this
advocate.
up like fuck Saturday.
Don't they have a show together called some shit? What is the show
We don't
called?
give a damn.
We
We
don't
don't give
give
a
a damn
damn
podcast.
The
podcast.
wrap up.
Don't give a
Hold
damn.
on. And Hassan
Shit.
was only for like 2 episodes.
Oh, now we're gonna test Hassan Campbell's moral compass. Let's see how you feel about this one. He
Hey, yo,
was
Wax
compromised.
Dog.
Wasn't he
Yo,
compromised as a child?
Yo,
nah,
Didn't he sympathize?
That's my
exactly.
whole. That's my whole thing.
Hey,
He's
yo,
the
Wax
child
Dog.
advocate.
What's your
He's
boy
the
Hassan
advocate.
Campbell
So
gonna say about a Wax?
he ain't gonna say nothing because he got too many skeletons in his closet.
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna open the door for no controversy. So he's gonna play his part. He might speak on it for I don't even think he'll speak on it because you know what I'm saying? He got too
he's
much
not.
dirt
He
on
ain't
him.
gonna touch it. He ain't gonna
Yeah.
touch it. And Legend
Because
ain't
his
gonna
hands
touch
ain't
it.
clean. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
And I
So
might
I'm
thought
go
Harlem
asking
around and
Legend.
niggas.
go into his history.
If
He
they
might got a
don't
couple of
say
underage baby
nothing, we
mamas. Real
canceling
talk.
all these niggas. Fuck that.
And look,
Cancel
Legend say he just break the news down. He don't make the news. So Legend, you ain't making the news. You just breaking it down, Legend. So we waiting on you, Harlem.
First of all,
Harlem.
I
Break,
said it in the chat, Mikey B chat last night. Harlem scared of China. You
yeah,
know,
Harlem
he's
niggas
scared.
Legend.
gonna
I don't know
trash him.
why.
I want to ask you
Yeah,
a
he,
question. They was
Where
on
you at,
vacation.
Harlem?
They was on vacation together, but like they was saying in Mikey B chat, I seen the replay. Right, we didn't see none of their women, none of their wives in the chat on vacation with them.
you ain't even hear a voice. We ain't even hear no white voice.
Hey,
On vacation? What, the retreat?
How you doing?
In the stand, they was out there in the stand.
But
They was in the
but
stand, nigga.
they got an obligation to address that. See, there
That's
we
a
go
fact.
again.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
picking playing two sides of the fence. There's
And it
no
cost elect.
way that
Lose
you
all
can
credibility.
address that if you around like any of us that's up on the panel. You know what I'm saying? If you do something foul, if I do something foul, that's got to be addressed. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? A nigga got to be placed in exile
Acc-
or like, yo,
accountability.
what
Accountability.
facts do you have?
Yep.
I'm not gonna go all out with what they just saying. But one thing, if I'm not mistaken, I think that when the baby mama was talking just now, and she was talking about paperwork, like she had somebody in the background passing some paperwork or whatever. So I might be wrong, but it sounded like she got actual paperwork on this. And knowing a situation like this, for her to come out and be speaking on this like that, she gotta have some type of facts to back this up, because you know he gonna try and come out or and defend himself in some type of way, or if he don't address it, and then it's just gonna be a hot topic on the internet, you know, until he do address it and say, well, yo, this is not factual or that's not factual. But somehow, some way, they got to speak on it. And like the brother just said, Wax, you know, Harlem Legend, you always talk about you just report the news. Well, this is news now.
And let me say this,
Yeah.
beloved. What I'm saying was going to be damning for China, because this ain't like just some random girlfriend coming out, just somebody coming out trolling, trying to throw dirt on his name. You talking about your old lady and your fucking your own child. Your child is coming. This nigga turning like an R Handy part 2. This shit is crazy. I said that on Mikey B channel yesterday. I said it get crazy when your family come out and shit on you on YouTube, nigga. It's about to get dark, man. I don't give a fuck who it is. It get dark for anybody once your family come out, man. That's a fact. And with these
And
allegations, this shit is
if you
spooky. This ain't no rat allegations. You know what I mean? That, like I said on Mikey B joint, them pedo allegations and rat allegations is 2 different ball games, man.
Yo, but listen, this is the put it in the comment section guy. So you gotta shed light on it. Everybody's
yeah.
business, he sheds lights on. He put it in the comment section. You go to Mav Hoffa, Mel Cross, anybody on the net. This nigga wanna put light on their shit. So this is the time to shine light on this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Point blank,
Yep.
period. That's what he do. So this is time to do it to him.
Yep. Hey yo, and like I
And if you
said,
don't address it, he's a piece of shit, and
and
he
hold on,
don't respect the sector.
no,
Yeah.
no. And with Mike, and with, what's his name? Mikey B. Mikey B. I understand that you're trying to get likes and clicks, bro, but your backyard dirty than a motherfucker too, bro. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas 050 with your
The
dirty
movement.
the movement.
I remember when Boy first started that. I was like,
Yo, the movement. I started calling niggas the movement years ago. You, man, you know what I'm saying?
I don't include Mikey B with the 050 though. You know what I'm saying? Mikey B, I don't think because when that shit started, Mikey B wasn't over there, and him and Chyna fell out from the rip. So I don't consider him 050. He was one of the few that was actually going at niggas. You know what I'm saying? I think he did like one interview over there, and they fell out after that. So I don't know. I fuck with Mikey B. He from Queens. Fuck that shit. Queens get the money.
They say he was Queens get the money, and you know, and Wax, you know, I fuck with Southside. You know,
at least Mikey B spoke on it. So
you my bro, nigga. So you know what I'm saying.
You know, yo, Wax, you know, we know people, we know familiar people Southside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already. And I know niggas out there, yo, what's up with the, like I said, it's a coincidence. I'm out here in VA and I'm bumping the niggas like I tell you, like Tone wound up clicking up with us out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a small world.
Yeah,
Jersey to Queens.
My bro, yeah, my boy. I'm like, yo, Amir, he want me to help him do his podcast. So he trying to do a podcast, so I'm gonna help him do his podcast too. But yeah, Jersey and South, we from in Jersey, North Jersey, like Elizabeth and Southside Queens, it's similar as hell, yo. We got a bunch of houses
It's
and
set
a
up
bunch
the
of
same way.
Set up the same way.
Grimy though.
Grimy. But like I said, man, Chyna Epstein, man, you gotta speak on this, bro.
you got to.
You gotta say so. You can't be ducking. You ducking now. I ain't see you do a show in 3 days, bro.
Well, you think this is gonna die down? Nah, nigga, we gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah, you heard. Listen, last night you
The
heard
kids,
Pimp
bro.
say, the daughter said she ain't hear from Chyna in 2 years. As soon as that interview came out, boom, phone, he hitting them up. So he knows about it. It's action. It's just behind the scenes action. Nah, come up front, turn the camera on, nigga, and put it in the comment section.
Yeah. You want to put paperwork on the niggas and do all types of goofy shit.
Yo, you ain't getting no more. You ain't getting no more 50 love, nigga. Well, 50 hear that shit. He ain't messing with you no more. 50 don't like niggas like you, bro.
Okay, this gonna get dark, B. That's a fact. That jacket is different from other jackets, man. Like people ain't jacking that jacket right there, B. I done seen it with my own eyes. Like even in the sector, niggas get that jacket, they get tossed out ASAP. ASAP.
Yeah, chick 16 and you in your late 20s, like, nah, nigga, what's up? Nah.
Yum Leo, salute, yo. Thanks for coming to the channel. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's a mental
You need to
illness.
go upside your head for real.
Yeah, bro. Yo, hey, yo, Shabu, 18. Shabu be Allah. We heard stuff like that. We was in prison. The people that was God body. What did we do to them, God?
Kill them.
They automatically exiled.
Huh?
They exiled. There's no way that you could be around us doing that or any mook activities, anything like that. You got to go automatically because that's a savage in the pursuit of happiness, man. It's no other way to put it.
We give them a universal before we exile them. We whooping their ass real good.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Sometimes they don't make it out. You know,
it's niggas like Chyna, right? It's niggas like
certain
Chyna.
things.
You see how he do his daughters. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? In the wind, and you leave them open to niggas like you to come and push up on them when they 16 and violate. You know what I'm saying? Because if them same chicks that he was violating and doing the dirty shit too, had they pops around, he wouldn't have been able to slide up with his retarded ass and do the shit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So he's just extending the same shit he started. He's continuing. Bird ass nigga.
I mean, he told his daughter.
But guess what? What's the real part of this? Just for a little interjection, she grew up to be a lovely lady, man. She grew up to be a school teacher. Eventually, she gonna have, children too.
That's what's sad about it.
Not only are you not a father, but you ain't even giving yourself a chance to be a grandfather? And I know all of those things is wonderful and a blessing, so he just cut himself off from a better portion of life because his daughter right now, you see how she reacted, and she got every right to react like that because he ain't never been a father to her. But she grew up to be a very young, lovely queen, and she doing what she got to do out here in society. So, out of
Salute
all
to
this
her, man.
madness,
Despite everything.
something good has
She
come
said
out of it.
she only seen a nigga like 5 or 6 times. That's the same one, right? If
She
I'm not
said four.
mistaken. She
She
said she
said
only
4 or
seen
Bro,
5
your
times.
daughter's
4 or 5 times. That's crazy.
it's
She only
crazy.
seen a nigga
So,
physically
so
4 or
look,
5
and
times in
the
her whole
funny
life.
shit is, even with my youngest son, right? When I was married to my ex-wife, I was in a house with my son for over 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Once we had broke up and all that, then she started the BS. You know what I mean? Making it hard for me to see him talking about,
Yeah, but that's after y'all bond was already created. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after our
This is
bond was already
different. He don't
created.
got no bond with his
He don't
daughter.
got no bond with her. Yeah. My son, and shout out to my little son Isaiah Justice, Barack Davenport. He's 16 now, 6'7", 260 pounds.
Damn.
He played for what's the high school Roanoke? Forgot the name of the high school Roanoke.
6'7".
6'7", bro. At 16.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And he still stay in contact with me. We still stay in contact with, even though she tried to block us from talking and building with each other. He still stay in contact because his brothers keep us in contact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out my stepsons, my stepsons. I love them to death, bro. I raised them boys. You know what I mean? Because they cheated the same thing they father. So we got women that do foul shit to the kid's father that's trying to be there. Then we got niggas that don't want to be there. They just want to be up under the mother. Like that nigga Chyna.
Once they can't control the chick no more, they don't want nothing to do with the kid.
Yeah,
don't mix these niggas up with real street niggas, dog. This is not how we move at all. You know what I'm saying? To the people out there.
Man, ain't no streets in Canada, nigga. Sometimes.
Yo, look at this part too, though.
Nah, this deadbeat niggas like that out here too, dog. But we don't fuck with them.
China,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, I'm about to say China's son ain't come out yet, so it's only gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? But I feel
China's son mother was a minor too, right?
I ain't sure, but I'm saying he got his own. Besides, I don't know that, but his son got his own issues and his own dirt on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I think
Nathaniel Jr.
Yeah, niggas speaking on that on Instagram. I don't think it came on YouTube so much, but once the son come out, it's a wrap. So, but I don't ever think he's gonna address it. I think if anything, he'll fade to black first. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
once you attach that to yourself, you done anyway. So then your face ain't no good. So before he stamp his face card no good, he'll just fall back altogether. I feel.
It works all. Let me ask you a question though. At one time, you and Chyna, y'all was all cool.
Yeah.
What made all that shit fall out besides this right here?
I never fell out with nobody. Once that nigga got in bed with Hassan Campbell, I said fuck the whole movement. Period. Ain't no movement. Y'all niggas is vicious. That's it. Once he said it's digital Hollywood and he be hollering at Hassan Campbell behind the scenes, it was a wrap. You know, I stand for
Digital Hollywood.
Yeah. Once he said that, it was done with me.
And then but that digital Hollywood is a stupid ass saying, bitch. Like Hollywood is digital. So what the fuck is the point of saying digital Hollywood, nigga? Hollywood is digital. That shit is stupid. But anyway, go ahead. I mean, shit.
Yeah, so like I said, you went from
digital Hollywood,
like I said, that's when
Hollywood is not digital. What the fuck is Hollywood? Is photo? Is photo? I don't
he
understand that
basically
shit.
was trying. I took it as it's all about the money, yo. Like it's all fake. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Everything's fake. I ain't riding with no fake ass movements or no fake ass niggas.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I said. I fell out with the nigga when he took in that nigga Rat Reality. Once he started co-signing the rats and giving rats a platform, I said, yeah, 050 was done to me. Like I said, I thought 050 was a blood code that means stay on point.
First of all, let's say something. To that nigga that Chyna Brim had on his platform, disrespect the Father Allah, I cannot remember that nigga name right now. He was a blood nigga.
He sold TV, and his name is Buck, and he come up under
TV.
OG Mac.
Come on, OG Mac. Nigga, your big homie was a rat.
He's a rat. Born the nigga that the nigga. He's an informant. He's the nigga soul is an informant. B.
Nigga was he called himself a serial killer.
Nigga, what the fuck? He told on 17 bodies that he had window. He ain't do none of them shits.
Yeah,
the same way with the nigga the same thing with the Rat Reality nigga. He stole phones and got popped and then told on the gang and everybody. He's such a big all this killer and all this goofy shit. This shit is crazy around here, man.
Yo, man, like I said,
that's the crazy part. They won't allow real individuals up on their show to get no shine or help their show really. But they'll put.
I'm gonna say something that's funny. I remember one time, and you know what I'm saying. I know a couple people don't like 10 Toes. That's still my man. So a couple people like him, but I remember one time where 10 was telling them like, "Yo, the only real nigga that I met on YouTube is the King of New Jersey." And you know what Chyna Brim gonna say? Who was that?
He's a hater anyway. You already know you gonna say some stupid shit like that.
Who's that? He's like,
because you already did a video with 10 Toes. Speaking on your host.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about Chyna Brim and Harlem Legends was acting like they didn't know who I was because they was on platform. And he was like 10 Toes. He's like bully, nigga. It's King of New Jersey. He was like, oh yeah. He's like, that's the only nigga that came out and met me personally. I was
said, who was
nigga.
that?
Nigga, you know what the fuck I am, nigga. Y'all was on my platform multiple times. How y'all know who I am?
That's what they do, Born. That's what I had a little thing too. Like I said, like Harlem niggas, they get up and get a little couple subscribers, and then niggas forget where they come from and shit like that. That shit be whack as hell. I can't respect that in a nigga. Them
niggas my sons. Them niggas my sons. Just like how what's that nigga Baker Smith called 50 Years Son? Them niggas my baby boys. There's my baby boys on YouTube, nigga.
I was there. I remember King of New Jersey used to ring bells. That's a fact.
I know he's seen y'all calling the movement already. I know he's seen that shit.
Yeah, that's like that. Hold up. And the funny thing is, I told that nigga, like I told him back in the day when he was doing that wild shit. That I told that nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, I'll beat you. I'll put my hands on you, bro. Nigga called me. It was like, yo, I thought we was cool. Nah, nigga, we ain't cool, nigga. You doing some foul shit. That's the shit when he was doing rest in peace El Compa. When he was disrespecting El Compa, I got wild on that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You punk ass niggas ain't come to the funeral. You don't even shout out El Compa, you bitch ass niggas.
That's a fact.
Hey, boy, don't forget to finish playing the video, man.
Hold up. I'm gonna finish playing right now. Hold up. Let me finish playing. There's a couple minutes left, yo. My bad, yo. I got it to my bad.
Newborn until now, he never bought her a pair of socks, Pampers, T-shirts, a pacifier. He seen her about 3 to 4 times in her life. Maybe spent, I want to say, a total of 27 minutes total. She used to go to his mother's house a lot. And she caught what is that disease? Paul?
Chicken pox.
Chicken pox with scabies at his
and
house.
My jewelry.
Yes, her jewelry. She caught all her jewelry was gone. Her sneakers, everything was always gone.
Wind that back. I caught. She came over there, and then I got lost with trying to hear what he passed off from there. You said chickenpox and scabies.
Chickenpox and scabies. If you know what scabies is, my daughter had to stay in a bubble in a room for about a good week.
I know what the fuck is.
Right. So right.
And jewelry was taken from your daughter from the visit.
Yes, from going over to his house, her jewelry was always missing. Every time. They used to take her rings, her earrings, her chains. Me and him, we got into it one time. When I tell you, he beat the shit out of me in his room. Beat the living shit out of me in his room. And I think I was 17 at that time. Yeah.
And that was for what?
I don't even know. Maybe he was outside doing his thing, because I know he told me he tried dust before. And I thought it was a dust night.
That's why Hassan can't speak on it.
Yeah.
So how did you get away from him?
I have good parents. I have good parents and good brothers that don't play about me. And we just walked away. I never called them and asked them, hey, can you buy anything for her?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do this and then third for her? Never got offered. No, nothing. Nothing at all. So.
And he don't know how beautiful his daughter looked. And she looked like the nigga, just in a female way. He's a piece of shit chasing
No, that's his
fantasy.
whole twin. That's his whole twin. He can't never deny her if he wanted to.
That's his twin. Fact. That's a fact. Shania,
Yeah.
you is fucking twin. Whether or not he deserve it, but you is fucking twin for real. Respect my language, but I don't like your father. I'm just keeping it official.
I think everybody on
hurt
his
people's lives. Like he lives off of fantasy, and if you really look at it, that's his persona. He gives y'all what's in his fantasy. Like, who does the things that he does to a person, like sliding papers under the door, like sneaky? He didn't want confrontation, but he wanted to hurt your daughter. Like your daughter said, like he always make her cry near her birthday or some shit. Like,
yeah, she begged him. She begged him for years, and I said, "You're gonna see when you know when you get a little older." And she seen.
And I'm begging to be a father to my daughter. And my baby mother, she doesn't want me near her because I never wanted her.
Oh, hold on.
Even though it was a mistake, my responsibility came first.
Oh, hold on. Your daughter mother wants you there because you cheated with a transsexual. You cheated your daughter with a transgender, nigga. That's why she don't want you there.
Damn, wait. How you cheat on his daughter?
No, this is your daughter mother.
What happened?
Oh, man.
He cheated with a transgender.
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Yo, but
hey,
come on, man.
You see the part. Listen, this is the thing when y'all say you're waiting around to see what Hassan got to say. That's like an alcoholic telling a nigga not to drink. He can't say nothing because he's on camera talking about he beat women with bottles and kicked them downstairs and knocked them out and all, bust their mouth and all that type of shit.
He said he was touching kids.
Right. When he was young, he used to touch. Right. So he can't. So how can he come out and speak on anything? And I guarantee you, if niggas did enough homework, they'll find out that some of his baby moms was underage too. So yeah, he's not going to turn that microscope on himself.
Yeah, Hassan justified it before by saying abuse people, which is the truth. But that just goes to show you, you know, like I said, anybody can make up an excuse, but that shit is bullshit.
Bro, that's the bullshit, bro, because that's not an excuse. Because a lot of us hurt, we ain't hurt nobody else, bro. Like that, bro. Come on, man. I want to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, that's definitely bullshit. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, a lot, like I said, my father's wife, when I was young, she did some shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't hurt people because of that. I don't want to hear that shit, man. You can't say abuse people. Nah. You use that as an excuse because that's a saying now.
Man, pardon me, Born. Let me say this: like, niggas gonna stop putting this smut on Bam name, man. Like, Bam was not a pedo. The nigga was gay. You feel me? I'm tired of this nigga keep on acting like this nigga was running through the projects, messing with the babies. That shit is cap. The nigga was gay.
Hold on. Let me say something, bro. I was DJ Red Alert bodyguard when he was in Atlanta. We went to Africa about party. He was on Dr. Malachi fortress, right? We went to a party there, and I don't know. I ain't gonna say they was underage, but it was Puerto Rican boys dressed up like Egyptian princesses, bro.
That's crazy.
And they was young as hell. And I told Red Alert, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm never coming with you again, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to them being gay. That's some gay shit.
Yeah, it's gay. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day,
I don't know if they was young or not. I don't know if they was young or not. I don't think they age. I know they was young. They look young.
But I don't see people. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I don't see people like of that type of status, like having fucking minors around them doing sexual shit like in public. That's little. I'm not saying it can't happen, but that's a little crazy. I would assume they was 18. I would assume they was 18 and over though.
Yo, and I'm gonna even keep it real. I had my 30th birthday party in Atlanta. And the Zulu Nation niggas came there because his manager at the time was an older chick I was rocking with. You know what I'm saying? She threw me a birthday party out there in Atlanta, and they came too. That was before I went to his house. So like I said, I don't know, but I know I went to his house. It was some young looking Puerto Rican boys dressed up like princesses.
Hey,
But Born, I
listen.
got a question. Let me ask a quick question to the whole panel. Like most of us, we from the city or whatever. Like I'm from Jersey. Jersey from Jersey. So my whole thing is right. Where we come from, I want to know who is in the hood, and it's a person that's in the hood that's running around touching the children, and nobody's doing nothing. I just want to know that. I want to know who. Hold on, Born. Just answer this, Born. I want to know.
I'm gonna tell you.
I just want to know who's running around molesting 80% of the project and nobody's doing nothing about it. Like I'll wait on that note.
I ain't gonna say 80% projects, but
that's what he said though. He said Bam touched 80% of the kids in the projects. That's what he said.
Look. Let's bring some clarity to this, right? Because I don't know if y'all ever heard this dude from Brooklyn. They be doing little bits and pieces on him, right? And he called One Arm Row, Knockout Row, right? Row was a booty bandit, right? But us younger brothers that came around him and everything else, he used to teach us how to box. My brother that's in the other room, Warren, is from the Bronx, from Co-op City. He used to go over there to Bam's house and everything when he was young and DJ and do shit with the music. So what I'm going to say is to that right there, that's not a thing that's just prevalent amongst even those who was accused of doing that. For one, like I said, we was younger. So if a dude never approached me in any type of way that was sexual, you know what I'm saying, then I know maybe later on as I get older that this is what this dude was doing in prison or what he may have done other places. My second problem is that all of us that's from the street, at the age of 12 years old, if somebody would have molested you, what would you have done? Because I know at the age of 12, if somebody molested me, and especially when I got older, but I would have, at the age of 12, I was man enough that if somebody tried to do some shit like that to me, I'm going to take their head off. You know what I'm saying? So there's no justification for that. And later on in life, you still was around that man, taking pictures with that man and everything else. So if you had such a problem with that man violating you, which is if another person takes another man's manhood, that's all you got. So that's death for life right there. That's not no situation. And even though the brother from out my way, that Ratted Road, they tried to put, Glaze, they tried to put that shit on him. And I told Born back then, that never happened, because for the simple fact, if Roe would have did that shit to Glaze, you know what I'm saying, that at the height of his career, he would have been the first one on the list to kill. I know that when I was young, older niggas that did shit to me, when I got older, I was just waiting for them to get out of line so I could bust their head wide open. So you can't give me no bullshit about I was 12 years old and this nigga thied me and you just let it slide. And then later on, you taking pictures with him. That don't add up.
Nigga say he was 12, he was robbing Queen Latifah and Fat Joe, all of them. So when you was 12, you was robbing these niggas, but you ain't pop that nigga for trying to take your manhood? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said you was robbing Queen Latifah, all these rappers that came to the Bronx when you was 12.
Yeah, under B.O., he was B.O.'s hitman and all this goofy shit, you know what I mean? He was taking mad heads off of B.O., the whole neighborhood was scared of him and all this crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here, man. You heard?
Yo, here we go, y'all.
My whole thing, Born, like I said, I just don't like him painting Bam as a predator. Like I said, if Bam want to be gay and happy, that's on him. But don't be out here saying this man was predator 80% of the fucking kids in the project. I'm not trying to hear that. Like I said, where we from, my nigga, we don't allow that. Like even if a nigga might get one off on a kid or two, then after that, he either going to jail or the people going to exile him, man. You're not going to be running around molesting 80% of the kids in the fucking project or the neighborhood, man. It don't work like that, man. Fuck out of here. I don't know who y'all niggas talking to, man. I ain't beefing.
Here we go. Let's finish the rest of this video real quick. So we can build on
it. Since he's great, hurt me by taking it away. So now, same psychological damage. I'm in the courts and everything.
See, I don't even believe in bringing a white man into nothing. You want to be a father to your kids, be one.
She has a white man as our chaperone. Like everything about her includes the law because she needs a witness to help her with lies, and she messed up. But all the time, psychological damage kicking. That's why I'm proud of your daughter. That shit ain't work. I'm proud of you too, because it ain't work with you also.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? And this is something for the people to hear. And just so if you don't know, he has a woman that they calls her Miss Miyagi. She has a page on YouTube. And she speaks to the female. So I don't know how well she's teaching these lessons and giving off these relationship kudos with them, with going to dinners and stuff like that. But maybe you might need to have a conversation with her, because if she don't know where he come from, she won't know where he taking her.
Yeah, he ain't shit.
Yeah,
he really ain't shit type of nigga. Yeah, he really ain't shit.
But see, if y'all look at it, and you particular, as a young woman, he was abusive, he was manipulative, and you was vulnerable to just, finally meeting somebody, and you knew it was time for you to finally get into, life, and he abused you. So imagine what people say he got with her. She on disability checks. She's slow.
That's why he with her, because he could come off on money. That's what he like.
But like, what do you have? And like, I don't think he's gaining money because his money gotta be YouTube. I think he has her as a shelter, and he's doing that serial killer shit out there in the town. He might be on some pedo shit.
Well, he needs to see y'all need to see where his money, who account his money is going to, because he owe a lot of money. He back then in 2017, he owed over 60,000. I guarantee you it went up.
Over 60,000?
Over 60,000, yes.
Because he never paid child support.
I'll send you the paper.
Yes. Yes, we're gonna have some papers, people. She's gonna be my friend, Chyna, because I don't like you. You really know I don't like you, because I'm somebody you're supposed to stay looking up to and stay out the way. But you got with some bad people, and you tried to make a big story on the tranny shit. Remember, you and Harlem Peasant? That little bitch ass crackhead, I'm gonna get her too. But you are the golden child of 050. You know that bitch ass nigga Z, your Mook Doctor daddy? He made you a superstar on 050. You went from
I want to say something. I want to say shout out to my brother Wax Dog, right? Because when I was in the feds and I was going to Hassan Campbell, hard body, I had my foot on his neck. Wax Dog, he told me, he's like, yo, you my bro, just lay off a hearts, man, for me, you know what I'm saying? And I laid off on this nigga. And this nigga betrayed Wax Dog the same way he betrayed everybody else.
That's a fact.
He died me.
He betrayed Wax Dog, and Wax Dog was supporting this nigga on everybody's platform. Wax Dog come my family, yo, born man. Yo, I'm gonna just put you on the phone. Wax Dog put us on the phone before. This before I went to the feds. I ain't gonna say nothing about this nigga. Because he asked me to. But as soon as he did that, not soon after I got home, this nigga, he disrespected Wax. So you know what I mean? Hold on, his Wax Dog again. So as soon as I got home, this nigga disrespected Wax, yo. Was talking about my niece. They used to hang up on the phone me while I was calling from the feds. You know what I'm saying? every time she see my number come up,
call, she ain't getting the phone back, so she be like, click.
Yeah, and Wax, am I lying? Yo, we talk for hours and shit. Cause nigga, I had the phone in the prison, nigga. I said that phone for like 2 hours.
Yeah, she recognized the number and she was like, click. And I could tell, like, who was that? She don't say nothing. Yo, but not for nothing though. Think about this nigga though. Hassan, right? This nigga was You remember when he told a story about how he was about to jump out the window and crash out and murder a nigga who stabbed Bam. Now, mind you, you're a grown man in your 30s at the time, but yet we hear you on the internet ready to pull up and crash out because you want to die going at 10 toes. You ready to kill Sinetta. You ready to do all types of shit over words on the internet. But then you right next to the nigga that slit his meat between your legs and did all that shit you was talking
Yo,
about.
yo,
And
he
you
slid
ain't
between,
touching this man.
he didn't slide between his legs. He slid it between his butt cheeks, man. I
Yeah,
don't believe that shit.
right.
Ain't
I
no
don't believe it either. Yeah, I'm tired of the whole thigh thing. But yeah, that's him not wanting to admit that he was getting smashed. You know what I'm
He got
saying?
poked. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got poked.
He
That's
poked
a
me.
fact. He poked me.
I know
that,
we getting
yo,
off
Man,
yeah,
on
yeah,
Hassan, but this is really about this nigga Chyna.
yeah.
Two things. This
Hold up.
nigga,
They boys. They both
they
can get it.
boys, but the topic is this cat China and what this woman is saying about him. You know, so that $10,000 a month that he was willing to give up. How you willing to give up $10,000 a month, but yet you owe $60,000 in child support? So
Let
that
me
that
start.
all those is just
050.
proven
He
facts
calling it a
that
movement. Well,
he was
my
never
job.
there as a father from out the gate. None of this situation should occur. But like you said, this is cyberspace. So anything that you put up there about other people, then you better make sure that your backyard is clean. Because if
Right.
your backyard is not clean, then it will come back to haunt you. And right now, this shit is going to haunt him because he got to find a way to try and come up and combat this. And the way that this woman is sounding right here, you know, she got the receipt, she got the paperwork. So he going to have a real problem with trying to get around this issue.
That's a
If you could
fact.
give $30,000 to $40,000 out of pocket and pay $10,000 a month, why not just pay the child support in full and then you be good? Like, you know what I'm saying? That would be the smart way about it.
I told you that was the
Because
whole scam, though.
any money you listen, because any
Yeah,
money you hand your baby moms or hand your daughter don't even count.
Nope.
that's a fact. This shit's still gonna be on the fucking report. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I told you the other day. That was a whole scam for him to give her a quote unquote lump sum and then 10K a month. The whole thing was to try to give her some money just to get the name off the birth certificate. That he was gonna skunk him. That's what he was gonna do. He was trying to just get him to get the name off. Like I said, just like I said, because maybe from the age shit or whatever, he was just trying to get his name off the birth certificate. That's a fact.
Yo, like I said, man. Yo, I'm gonna say
That's
F.
messed up,
Chyna
man.
Brim, F. Harlem Legend, F. Hassan Campbell, F that nigga 05090, F the whole movement. Cause yo, the King of New Jersey BTBTV is a movement. F they movement, yo. Period,
That's a
yo.
fact. Hey, Born, I put they boy on the spot yesterday too. The nigga 050 Bucky Poo, right? Because he wanted to come back and do this Bozo Award, right? So I put in the thing. I said, yo, why don't you nominate Chyna for the Bozo Award? He out here looking crazy. Oh no, Chyna ain't doing bad. I'm not doing enough. Chyna ain't going into Bozo. Chyna, he's the head hunt. Nigga, these niggas is weird
Hey,
out here.
yo,
All the selective banging ass shit, man.
Bobby Johnson.
Yeah,
Make sure you put your math in the what you call it in the what's that shit?
but you got wax math.
Yeah, put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat.
You Wax, you talk to him, right, Wax?
Yeah,
You got Wax shit. You get it
yeah.
through Wax. I ain't gonna put it in the chat because certain people around. I don't fuck with these people, right? Get it from
a
Wax.
private.
Yeah. Other people up there. I don't fuck with that nigga.
Yeah,
Wax got you though. He got you, Born.
I know, man. Wax is my little bruh, bro.
Yeah, Wax the bro. That's my squad. I don't fuck with nobody
Yo,
on here. That's the only nigga I
yo.
fuck with on here is Wax Dog. That's it. I ain't got nobody number around here but Wax Dog. That's the only nigga I talk to around here, man.
Bro, OG, my nigga. Me and Born locked in for years.
We were locked in since I started my YouTube.
I know you. I've been around. I know. You know. I know. I've been hit. I know Born there. That's a fact.
Yo, one
Big
of my
Jersey.
one of my exes was his best friend he grew up with.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, Wax, though, you heard me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna. We don't gotta say no names, but yeah,
You
we
say no
already
names. I
know.
said one of my exes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say no
official.
names. I'm married now.
Like I
I'm
said, it's a
married
small
man.
world. Word. That's one thing. That's
Mr. Executioner. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Executioner. Welcome home, my nigga.
That's why it's like
Executioner.
niggas got to be
Yeah.
careful how they act on this internet because the world is smaller than niggas think. Yo, that 6 degrees of separation is real. Go ahead though.
That's a fact.
Yeah. That 6 degrees of separation is real, man. And that's why I said, man, some of us niggas will pull up on you, some niggas won't. Me,
That's crazy.
and a few niggas, we're running here, we'll go to your hill, we'll pull up on you. Remember Fresh Vanilla, right?
This nigga extra crazy, man.
Yeah, he's still around. That's we all good now too. You know what I'm saying? That's over with. I don't want to get on the negativity.
I just call that nigga Fresh Vanilla.
Yeah, we be on niggas be on crash out time. Yeah, I'm glad niggas ain't crash out though. You got too much shit going on.
That nigga said French vanilla. That nigga crazy.
Yo, OG Bobby Johnson, you know what I'm talking about.
Not offhand.
Oh, what's that? What's that? I forgot the nigga. He from your area though, OG Bobby.
Oh, you talking about the French dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, the French boy. Yeah. I don't know him. I'm familiar with him though. But yeah, this is my area though, man. Let's get that clear, man. I'm outside, man. Just for the record, man. I'm outside inside, man. That's just for the record, man. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you know that nigga French vanilla, nigga. They be on his body, man.
How much time left on the video? She still got shit to say?
Yeah, it's like
get to the end of it, boy.
I'm gonna get to the end of it. Nigga, shut your ass up.
As a citizen of gangsters is to kill niggas like you in a metaphorically way. YouTube, social media, IG, Facebook, because this shit is going all over them. I would like y'all to know I was saying through slang, Chyna, this is your downfall, okay? And I hope you fall very hard. Miss Miyagi, I feel sorry for your little ass, but you picked him on your side, so you fool too. So I'm just hoping he's doing some abuse on the low with you. But for the sisters, I don't want you to go through it. So I want you to get the information and then hopefully God take care of you in your psychological damage way right now. But we can close this, ladies, and anything you want people to know, conclude it. You had a last word.
Listen, sometimes it takes somebody good to take somebody bad down. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's how I see it. So, but we've been good. Thank you for leaving. Thank you for not doing nothing for mine. Cause look how she turned out. I thank you for that.
I do too. Say that shit again, nigga. He left and she got her soul cleansed because he wasn't there. She could have been a whore if he stayed around.
Oh man, come on, man.
Exactly. Or he could have tried something. Anything.
We can have that conversation. My daughter can have that conversation with you.
Huh?
Wow.
My daughter can have that conversation with you.
Oh yeah, that part to that. Like,
that is crazy.
We need to follow the length. We could part. Oh no!
Yeah.
See, now you're gonna make me send some people, and then it's gonna be a whole different other ball game. So
yeah, she can have that.
Oh my!
I'm about to find her.
Lessons.
I'm about to
hold
up. What's the name?
The shit I want
hey, yo,
to talk about.
Hold on.
This the shit we needed to hear. So Chyna Brim.
Chyna Epstein's daughter and baby mother. Yo, hit my DM, yo, so we can get the rest of that conversation because we need to hear that to finish this nigga off. You know what I'm saying?
Chyna Epstein.
We need to get that conversation, yo, so we can finish that up because the way she talking, you tried to seduce your daughter, bruh, and that's a fact now cipher.
This is crazy,
man. You got to put that in the comment section. Jesus Christ, man, that's
she said that shit. That's what she alluding to just now. Hold up.
Alluding, or did she say it?
Yeah. Here we go right here.
My daughter can have that conversation with you.
Oh yeah, that part to that.
Just a couple more seconds before that ball game.
Very
right
hard.
there.
Miss Miyagi, I feel sorry for your little ass, but You picked him on your side, so you fool too. So I'm just hoping he's doing some abuse on the low with you. But for the sisters, I don't want you to go through it. So I want you to get the information, and then hopefully God take care of you in your psychological damage way right now. But we can close this, ladies, and anything you want people to know, conclude it. You had a last word.
Listen, sometimes it takes somebody good to take somebody bad down. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's how I see it. So, but we've been good. Thank you for leaving. Thank you for not doing nothing for mine. Cause look how she turned out. I thank you for that.
I do too. Say that shit again, nigga. He left and she got her soul cleansed because he wasn't there. She could have been a whore if he stayed around her life. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Or he could have tried something. Anything.
We can have that conversation. My daughter can have that conversation with you.
Whoa.
Huh? My daughter can have that conversation with you.
Oh yeah, we
we
need to follow Olympus. We could park. Oh no!
Yeah.
See, now you're gonna make me say
That's heavy.
then. You know, it's
That's
gonna be another
heavy.
ball game. So
yeah, she can have that.
Oh wow! All right. Blessings and
Nasty
lessons,
work
people.
right
You
there. That's
already know. This
definitely
ain't
nasty work.
Wow, yo, for real.
Daddy Dearest.
Yeah,
Damn.
I think that chick Miss Miyagi was like some kind of internet groupie that just jumped
That
on,
is
like
crazy, bro.
somebody that was behind the scenes,
does
hitting China up because he had the whole 050 movement and that whole wave was going on. At the end of the day, when the buzz is going, she's going. You know what I'm saying?
Does Miss Miyagi have any children living in the house?
He do got
man.
kids.
Hope not.
I think Miss
For
Miyagi got
real?
kids. I don't know if she got under 18, but she got kids though.
I mean, are they in the house?
I ain't 100% sure though. I would assume so.
At the age he's at, 48, 40, whatever the fuck he is.
That nigga like almost 50, bro. Because I'm 50.
Okay, whatever. Okay. But let's just assuming that Miss Miyagi got kids and they around. Let's even say they're in their late teens and early 20s. You don't think he would try to take a shot?
Yeah.
No, I'm still real shit. I'm serious. Because how these women were just talking about him, that shit seems like a pattern. He was messing with his sons. He was messing with his sons. Oh, girl.
He's like a Neanderthal. You can hear when he talks. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so slow. His mentals won't let him not do it. You know what I'm saying? If he had Gucci, he's gonna try something.
Yeah, hold on. A nigga say he's born in Barbados, right? They say he from another country, Panama. He from Panamanian.
Well, now if what's that shit start with a G right there? But they sound like Jamaicans.
Guyanese. There
you go. Guyanese.
Yo, let's check this out. Check this shit out. If that nigga was Guyanese, they would have deported his ass for all them bids he caught. So that nigga ain't no Guyanese. That nigga's a fucking liar.
Nah, well, he could be Guyanese,
he could be Guyanese
but not born.
He was born.
Yeah, descent.
Born here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he said he wasn't born. They say he was born in.
In fact, he did. He come from. He was over there. That's a fact. I remember him saying that. And y'all got to remember too that bro Sam, he had her by double the age. He had her by 20 years, my nigga. When he was with Sam, that bro was like 19 or 20 or some shit. B. He had her double. Not
18.
He was 18, my nigga. He had her by 20 fucking years, nigga.
25
I don't
years.
see the pattern.
Hey, you know how they be arguing about the 10-year pattern, but goddamn, he had a 25-year jump on her, man. That is dope, China. I ain't even backed by China. That's crazy though, China. That's bad dope, China. 20 years is crazy, my nigga.
Bro. Yeah,
that's crazy, my nigga.
Hold on. OG Bobby Johnson, you go 502 nigga at one time.
Fuck no, you crazy as hell. Hell no. I used to support in the chat. I never even been on 050 panel. Hey, Born, I never even been on 050 panel. I used to be in the chat. That's a fact, nigga. I rolled Dolo from chat to chat, man. It's big Jersey, man.
Yo, Jersey,
I was in the second class of the Titans, and I was on a couple of joints. But like I said, once he went left, I went right. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Jersey J? What up?
You hear this shit?
It's crazy, bro.
That shit, man.
Yo, he wouldn't even have caught that if he didn't say at the end, he would he would have touched her or something like that. She wouldn't even. I don't know, guys.
Wow.
Kind of crazy stuff.
Nasty work,
My,
Mister.
my thing is I don't understand why anybody's surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because
It ain't really
it's
surprising.
all
It's that
it's all the pattern.
Surprised.
And if you could be that sick in your head, you know what I'm saying, to be going after young girls, what would make you think that once his own daughter that he never had no relationship with, that would grow up with, you know, and become attractive, that would be a possibility or probability. You know what I'm saying? Like, we laughing and joking about this, but like that whole incest and all that is just showing the signs of a very, very sick individual. You know, so medication, all that shit they said he was getting while he was in jail, he may have needed it for unknown factors that we don't know about. We ain't the doctors, we ain't the therapists, but definitely he's a sick individual, and everything that's being brought up is a pattern of a sick individual, because like anybody that could have their child born that look like them and come toward them in any type of sexual manner, you know, this is where some of these things need to be, like in the East, man, where, you know, a motherfucker get his joint cut off.
I'm gonna tell you something on some real shit, right?
What?
My daughter just turned 25. I didn't meet her until she was 12 because I got locked up before she was born. You know what I'm saying? And me and her mother
But you
lost.
played catch up though, right?
I play catch up. Yeah, my daughter loves me. That's daddy's girl.
That's different.
But hold on. But listen what I'm saying though. Even though I was in her life for 12 years, once I got in her life, I wouldn't look at her like, oh, my daughter's a dime. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's your fucking daughter, nigga. That's
your
why.
mind ain't warm. Your mind ain't fucked up. You ain't been smoking
right.
dust and
be,
then going to
like
prison.
I said, you gotta be a weirdo.
Going to prison taking Thorazine and shit. You ain't doing that, did you?
Mind you,
Why you think they
hold
was
on, Jay. Hold on. Pardon
China
yourself. But listen, y'all keep negating. Y'all got to remember, this nigga come from the hood. Who y'all know from the hood? This nigga name was Trey Bag. I will never trust a nigga named Trey Bag. You heard? That's a fact. I'm not trusting a nigga named Trey Bag. You heard? Trey Bag is crazy, nigga. Trey Bag is the craziest hood name in the fucking world, nigga. Trey Bag is crazy. Go ahead. I'm on mute though.
That Trey Bag sound like you's a broke nigga.
That's some fiend shit, bro. That's a fiend name.
Y'all know where that terminology come from, right? Y'all know where Trey Bag come from, right?
No, tell me.
It come from $3 bags of weed. That's what we called them when we was growing up.
I know that. That's a fact.
It come from $3 bags of weed. We called them Trey bags growing up.
That was his hustle. That was his hustle back in the day.
That nigga name need to be 2 for $5 then. 2 for $5.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but China ain't from the Trey Bag era. That was some bum shit.
Yeah,
that was definitely some bum shit. Don't remember Compa said he shot that nigga in the stomach with a BB gun for telling too back in the day. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember that story. Yeah, but you know, that's sidebar. R.I.P. to Compa.
My man said, AP said, China said he's from Crown Heights, but we never seen him out there. Yo, AP, you see me out there though. We is out there. Shout out to El Compa.
I used to have a building out there called the Castle on Troy and Eastern Parkway, man. We hustled out of that building for many years, got a lot of money out of there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say, you know, because everybody got their different time eras, you know what I'm saying? So not unless you was a youngster that was running around that was connected with somebody that I knew or was, you know, in that area or so forth. But like I said, I don't know dudes like that. And I've been all over Brooklyn and Queens and every place else. So I don't know. All I know is that everything that's being brought out about him right now is really the mindset of a sick individual. And if I had anything like this in my background that could be brought up, I'd be the last person on the internet talking the shit that he be talking. Because if you want to, expose individuals, now you got the worst type of exposure that there is in the world. And once his daughter come up with anything about him trying to do anything sexual or looking at her in any type of way, any way for her to feel out of place as a daughter, then you a super dirtbag, man. It ain't nothing else that can be said about that.
OG, that's gonna be the nail in the coffin, OG. If she come out and say that,
the
OG,
Harlem
it's gonna be a
Legend.
wrap.
The Harlem Legend. We need you to come up here and say something, Harlem Legend.
Can I ask a question? I want to ask the whole panel. Now that this is out, like this is kind of slimy. You know what I mean? What's next for the movement? Do you see Chyna Brim and Harlem Legend splitting?
Harlem Legend already been split from that nigga.
Yeah, I know. Well, he had his own entity
as far as
for a
that
long
show
time.
they got, that show they gonna put together, that's gonna die off. But Harlem,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's Harlem. You know what I mean? He's kind of already separated. Will he be 050 Harlem? At this point, 050 ain't no reason to attach 050 to your name. That shit don't even got no motion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think Harlem don't even got 050. Harlem don't got 050 on his name, though. Harlem is just Harlem Legend. He ain't got 050 on his shit.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
I'm talking in terms of personally, like, because them niggas went out of the country with each other. They went on vacay and all that shit, right? So, like, do you think like Harlem would really separate?
He gonna hold him down. Nah, Legend gonna hold him down. Legend gonna hold him down. Legend ain't going nowhere. I don't believe it.
What's Harlem Legend's real name?
Eric Smalls.
Eric Smalls.
Yep.
Eat oil.
I know New Jersey Jay knew that shit.
Eat oil, Eric Smalls.
You want his address?
We gonna dox him over here, man.
All right. I'm just saying.
E-Oil is a wild name, man. I can't even hold you.
E-Oil.
Hey, yo, Wax Dog said that nigga sold $1 million worth of Muslim oil. That's how you got that name.
Yeah, he sold the most Muslim oil in Harlem, yo.
E-Oil. This nigga said he's the $1 million man, the $1 million Harlem Legend. You gotta be, come on, Legend. You gotta cut that out, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop coming to the internet and being all you can be like the army, man. Just keep it tall, man.
I can say this. Damn. I can say this about Harlem Legend. I can say this about Eric Smalls. I doxed him. I know where he at. He in North Carolina. I ain't gonna say the city. I ain't gonna say where you work at.
He won them small cities in North Carolina too. One of them little country towns.
Yeah, but he I know where he work at and all that. But I'm gonna say this about his background check. Every criminal charge he was ever hit with was a drug charge with the intent to distribute. And one charge in Pennsylvania in particular, where he was at in Pennsylvania, I know he was getting it. And he went to jail in Pennsylvania for like maybe
was he like by Wilkesboro?
No, yeah.
He was out near West Virginia, man. He was in Uniontown, Fayette County.
Okay, all right.
He was out there with the rednecks. Bro, they was blowing 150 a gram out that motherfucker, man.
But
see, he was selling K. But Legend wasn't selling cane. He was selling that K2. He got popped with K2.
But see, this is the thing about that area. It's so out the way. You know what I'm saying? Anything coming there, you could double, triple, bro. You can spend $20 for it and sell it for 80, 100.
Yeah.
You understand? It's money out the moment, but you can go to jail out there.
But he wasn't coming with Harlem with that snow though.
Hold on. That's the Fuqua. Eat your mother penis.
That's the Fuqua. That's a funky ass name. That's the Fuqua.
That name was freaky. That was crazy. I was wondering where he was going with that, Born. What the fuck Born going with this?
Now,
Nigga
so
said
I
Dennis
say all that. I say all that.
Nigga named Dennis Desquad.
Hey, I say all that to say this. In terms of Harlem Legend, aka Eric Smalls, he was a money getting nigga. I can say that in terms of his background check, because everything he got locked up for was drug possession with the intent. You want me to
He
dig it
better
up?
got some money. All them got that bitch got $500,000 worth of sneakers. He better be getting money.
Now,
I mean,
I'm
that
not
nigga got
saying-
He's a hustler. He's a Harlem Legend, baby.
He's a hustler.
I can
That's
take
all
that.
I'm
But I know
saying.
one thing I can
His
get.
background
Go ahead.
dictates hustle. That's all I'm saying about him. His background dictates
I'm gonna tell you something. I smack the glass on that nigga, take all his niggas and put
hustle.
them in
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something else. If I ever see him, I remember what that nigga said to me 5 years ago. Nigga, I'm gonna break your fucking face with or without the glasses. The ugly ass
Yo,
ugly
when I be speaking on, when I say that shit about Harlem and the oil shit, I just be cracking jokes. Like I don't know him from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? But I just be making, that was just a joke I made. He might have been getting to a brag.
He was a
You know what
hustler.
I mean? Well, I know.
He probably called himself E Oil because he sold all that goddamn Muslim oil. That is possible.
But that's the reason. No, that is the reason why that's his name. That's a fact. This ain't no. That's why they call him E-Oil from selling the Muslim oil. That's a fact.
Hustle's a hustle. A hustle's a
I ain't
hustle.
mad.
Dollar.
Nigga, listen, Muslim oil flip is mean too. If y'all don't know, nigga, Muslim oil is like a 10, 15 time flip. Nigga, you might flip your money like 10
I
times
used to
with
be
Muslim
on. My
oil.
pops used to have me out there when I was like 4 and 5, 6 on the app. He used to have the table
Listen,
out
Muslim,
selling all that shit back in the day.
especially if you
And
living
we
in
ain't
New
even
York, nigga.
Muslim.
If you get a good connect, nigga, back then I can imagine that price was so cheap, nigga. Harlem, you can spend $10 on Muslim oil, and you can turn that 10 into $100 easy, nigga, easy.
Yeah.
That shit is different from drugs. You can turn 10 to 100 with Muslim oil quick. All you got to
Some
do
of
is
them
have the ambition to go sell the shit. That's it. If you can go sell it, you got a crowd, nigga.
You
You
gotta
can
have
make
that
money.
ambition. But some of them niggas used to put motherfucking canola
that cut
oil.
shit.
They
That cut. Yeah. They got a cut that they buy. It's just it's an oil without a scent. You know what I mean? Something like an oil. But there's money in that shit, you know what I mean?
Nigga, I wear good cologne, nigga. I don't wear Muslim oils no more. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, me neither. I ain't put on oils in a long time. I ain't wore oil in a minute.
But yo, I appreciate everybody for coming up. And yo, Wax Dog, soon as I get off of my car, because I'm gonna holler at you about something. And yo, OG Bobby Johnson, salute for coming up here.
Salute, peace,
Jersey
peace.
J, salute to the God, Jersey J, salute to the God, you know what I'm saying? God in them streets, you know what I'm saying? My brother, the OG, 18, Shabu B Allah, and yo, and salute to my little brother, the Mac Mizzle Show.
Mizzle!
That's a fact. Assalamu alaikum,
man. Like I said, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own game. Like, nigga, what?
The fact, man.
Chyna Epstein!
Chyna Epstein. You got some explaining to do.
Put it in the
Got
comment
some
section.
explaining to do.
Put it in the comment section, yo.
Put it in the comment section.
He told me. Peace out. Hey, born man, be easy. Peace, King. Peace to the panel. Y'all have a good day, man. Stay blessed, man. Wax Dog, you already know.